Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to Game Night on Tuesday, the 24th of August. Hope you're keeping well. Apologies for the slightly delayed start. There was a snowball effect whereby I thought I was ready to go, and then I was going to fix the sound issues that came up in Face Off last week, and then it turned out I could not fix the sound issues. I had Ash in the room with me and everything, and we spent about 20 minutes on it. I thought it was going to take like 10 seconds. And then 20 minutes later, they still weren't fixed. Rather upsettingly, and then I had to go and have dinner and then had to come and start the stream and hadn't got anything set up, so apologies for being a little bit late with the start there. It does mean that our buzz-off players this evening aren't going to get any sound at their end, but you lucky people watching at home will definitely get sound, and I hope everyone is well and staying out of trouble. Good evening to you all. Who have we got? Cola, good evening. Derek Agony, Jogging Chum, Matt the Ref, good evening. Natter and Dante and Jerry, etc. OP and Tyson, good evening to G. Isons and Toot and Quizface and Joe and Prugs and AB Me, Shapes and Zeus, Sparrow and Luca, JY Innes, Calibrated Vision, good evening Carl, good evening Puzzle Dan, good evening Energia and Big Man Aaron and Score Count, it's Sportsy, Oni and Dogfish, Riff, Jack and Time Strike. Lovely to have you all here. I hope you are keeping well. And since the evening is already pressing on, we are going to crack right on with our first game. 3 games tonight, 2 games of Buzz Off and then 1 of Danger Zone 2. This first Buzz Off game comes to us from Now Cut That Out. Very grateful to Toot for this pack. I need to remember to add on author credits as well. I will probably do that after the fact. And then the second pack will come to us courtesy of Jay White. Thank you very much to Jay White, as is the Danger Zone pack this evening. So Jay White, it's just an evening of your questions, but not much quizzing action, unfortunately. But I do hope you enjoy it all the same. Thank you very much for all your efforts as well, and to all the proofers as well who have 8 Minky, I think, has proofed the Danger Zone pack this evening. So without any further ado, I should unmute, undeafen and introduce our 2 players this evening, and we need to give them a very warm welcome, and we do that by pressing the magic button and seeing who we've got in our first game. Argument out of range exception. Pog. I love it when that happens. Right, we'll do the credits again. Enjoy our award-winning that haven't won any awards opening credits again. And hopefully, in a minute, it will just work. We're going to natter all the way through the credits. It's going to unfocus from the window just for a minute, and hopefully frames will be slightly better. I did put a new cooling system in the PC the other day, I think I mentioned on Saturday. And I was hoping that might improve the frame rate. It looks marginally better now, but we'll see. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Right, hopefully it'll work this time. Let's meet our players tonight. Better. We have got Derek Agony and Tyson Bain. Good evening to you both.
Hey up.
Good evening.
Lovely to have you here. Hopefully you are coming through. It looks like I'm getting bars from you, so that's encouraging. As I mentioned, Tyson, I mentioned to you pre-stream, and Derek, I think I mentioned in my opening preamble there, you're not going to get any sound piped through to you tonight. You might get a bit, but you're unlikely to get a lot. I did test it with Ash. We're not quite sure what the problem is. I'm still working on it, and we'll hopefully fix it before we play again. But the most important thing is you can see the screen in front of you. Now, you're both going to need a lobby code. So, Derek, I'm going to give it to you first. You'll need to go to buzzer.dev. You can log in with any name, but you need to log in with that code. And when Derek does, we'll hear how his buzzer goes. Derek sounds a bit like this. Like this.
Oh, it's trying to load.
We're still loading. Okay. Don't log in. Tell me when you're ready to go, and then I will cue you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
In the meanwhile, Tyson, I'll send you the code, but don't log in just yet.
Okay.
But if you have it all prepped and ready. We're all dying to find out what Derek sounds like.
Is it buzzzer.dev?
B-double-Z-R.dev.
That might be it.
That would be the issue.
Okay.
Any name, but you need that code that I've just sent you. And when you're ready, just let me know.
Sorry, can you just resend that code again? I think.
I can.
I can't find where it's gone now.
It's gone to your
Thank you.
there.
Yeah, I got you.
Right, Derek sounds like this. Is that right? I hope that's right.
Yeah.
Good. And Tyson goes like this.
I think a few people might recognise this.
Lewis Hamilton!
Lewis Hamilton, indeed. Well, those are your buzzers, and those are the noises you will make to get my attention. This is Buzz Off. It is a one-on-one game show with 4 different rounds, and we're going to see how we get on with it. Whoever has got the most points at the end of this will be the winner, and will go through to the next round. The other person will sadly be eliminated. Have you both seen the game played before?
Yep.
So you know the drill, you know what's in store. Fantastic. Well, I hope you're all ready to play along at home. And along the way, if you see a meme-worthy moment, or someone says something funny, or something funny happens, if you would like to suggest a potential title for this episode, you can do so just by whispering ! followed by the name of your title to Persephone's Twitch bot. At the end, I will pick my favourite and give you... I can't remember how many pennies I gave Prudes last time, but as many as I gave Prudes last time. Let's go on to round number 1. Round 1 is called Trivia Search. Oh, something's gone in my eye. I'm going to need to retrieve that at once. Round 1 is Trivia Search. You'll be shown a word search grid and a category. Hidden within that word search grid, might have been a hair actually. Hidden within that word search grid, there will be 5 words that fit into that category. All you need to do is buzz in and tell me the word. There are 5 in total. The first to get to 3 wins the point. The first to win 2 points wins the round. If you go ahead at any point, your opponent's clock will start up to 30 seconds. If they run out of time, then they are eliminated from the point, and they lose the point. If they tie up the scores at any point, their clock will stop. Though, of course, if you're 1 point ahead, you can go 2 points ahead and make it even more difficult for them to come back. The letters will gradually be removed from the word search to make it easier until only the letters of the puzzles are left. So, in theory, we should always be able to solve them. Hope you're all ready to go. All you've got to do is buzz in. Don't respond until I've confirmed your name, because if there is a close to simultaneous buzz, I will have to take the buzz in which comes first, and that might mean I have to press another button. So do wait until I have given you the word to go. You both ready?
Yep, ready.
Yeah,
Derek?
ready?
Wonderful. Right, let's play Trivia Search. Here is board number 1. Anthony Hopkins films.
Lewis Hamilton!
Tyson's first in.
Hannibal.
Hannibal is there. And Derek's hot on your tails. Derek, what have you seen?
Amistad.
Amistad is also there. You've stopped your clock after just a second. And there are 3 to go. It's 1 apiece. Those letters will start to be sped up. Keep looking, keep pressing and guessing. I will say, if you buzz and you're wrong, you're frozen out for 10 seconds. Derek has seen something else.
Magic?
Magic is there. Tyson, your clock is on. Yes, if you buzz and you're wrong, you're frozen out for 10 seconds. Should have mentioned that. That was my bad. Tyson with about 20 seconds to tie the scores. Oh, but Derek might take it before we get there. Derek, what have you seen?
Free Jack.
Free Jack, yes, absolutely right there. It's 3 for 3.
Nice.
Nice game. Tyson getting off to the early start, but Derek able to pull it back. The missing one that you didn't find there, it was Nixon. Nixon across there. So Derek takes the first point. Tyson, you're going to be coming from behind now, if you can. Let's go to board number 2. Britney Spears songs.
Lewis Hamilton!
Tyson, what have you seen?
I see a lot of W, so I'm guessing Womanizer.
Womanizer is not there, I'm afraid. That is incorrect. You are locked out for 10 seconds. Is Derek going to take advantage here? Tyson's back in just as Derek buzzes.
Lucky.
Lucky is there. Can have that one.
Lewis Hamilton.
Tyson coming in after just a second. What have you seen?
Sometimes.
Sometimes is definitely there stopping your clock. And you're one apiece.
Lewis Hamilton.
Tyson again.
Toxic.
Toxic is there. And the pressure now on Derek as his clock starts. Shapes, I'll answer that question in just a second. Here's Derek to tie it up again.
Stronger.
Stronger is there. There is one more in there. The scores are tied 2 apiece. Who is going to take this second point? Derek for the round. Tyson to tie it up. Letters coming out a little faster now. Let's see if I can find it. Of course, I know what I'm looking for. Ha! In fairness, I've still not found it. Huh? I have now found it. Oh, God above. That took me far too long. I don't know what I'm looking for. Who's going to get there? Derek's there.
Circus.
Circus is the missing answer.
Yeah.
Well spotted there. And with that, you have taken the round, Derek. The creature getting squeezed to get that no sound effect wheel like shapes. I've nicked that body and soul from the game Worms 2. It's what happens if you knock the worm off the edge of the screen. It goes, no! Like that. So that's where it comes from. A good battle there and coming right down to the wire at the end. But Derek, you have just managed to sneak ahead and you take the first point. And there are your chevron lights, Derek, with the early advantage. 5 plays 4. Of course, it's the first to complete their chevrons, or if we get to the last round, it'll be whoever has the most or has an insurmountable lead. How was that for you both? I think it's both for both of you. It's the first time you've played it, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was okay. I don't know many Britney Spears songs. I was basically going with all the letters that were left at the end there.
Yes, that has become a sort of a brute force method at the end. That's half the fun of the game, and there are some categories that will inevitably come up where you might be able to have a guess at them. Just based on what you see, or just based on the category itself. As it is for now, Derek, you've taken the first round. Tyson, you're going from behind, but still lots of rounds to go. Let's go on to round number 2. Round 2 is the auction house. You will be shown a category, and then you need to tell me how many things on that category you think you can name. Simple as that. Either you're starting off the bidding with either 1, 2, or 3. Your opponent then has a chance to outbid you, +1, +2, +3. It goes back and forth until one of you decides to let the other person name them. If you can name all of the ones that you have bid, then you win the point. If you cannot, your opponent gets the point, and its first 2 points wins the round. This is a round where you have to type into the box. So you can type anything into the box and it will appear automatically on the screen. As soon as you want to lock in your answer, hit the buzzer and it will lock you in. And you have, I think, about 15-20 seconds for each one. The time resets after each one you give. Yeah, we'll go from there. So, both happy with the rules?
Yep.
Fantastic. Derek and Tyson, let's go to the auction house number 1. The first category is UK Prime Ministers or US Presidents who died in office. Tyson Bain, you are opening the bidding. Would you like to start with 1, 2, or 3?
Let's start with 2.
You're going to start with 2?
Yeah.
Okay, Derek, would you like to outbid? If so, +1, +2, +3, or would you like to let Tyson name them?
+3.
+3, okay. Derek going for 5. Tyson, +1, +2, +3, or are you going to let Derek have a go?
Yeah, I can't chance it. I'll pass this one.
You're going to pass. So, Derek, it is all over to you. Typing at the ready. 5 UK Prime Ministers or US Presidents who died in office. And before I've even finished introducing the question, you're going for your first one. John F. Kennedy. Is that a right answer? Certainly is. Oh, and the next one is there before we've even done. One at a time, if you would be so kind. That would be very
Sure,
good of you.
okay.
William McKinley, your second answer. Also correct. 3 to go. You're saying to me James Garfield. Is he there? He is. 2 more. Abraham Lincoln. 1 more, and you've got the point. Spencer Percival. What do you think, Tyson?
I've no idea. The 3 I knew have already got there.
The
So.
3 you know have gone. Well, Spencer Percival is a right answer. You're 5
Nice.
for 5.
Good job.
Very well played, Derek. I'm just going to take the plastic cover off the back of my chair. I normally take it off before I start streaming, but I started in such a rush. I've only just noticed it. How many more could you have got, Derek, if you had to?
I know 1 for sure, and I'd guess another couple.
What were the other 2 you would have gone for?
William Henry Harrison, definitely.
Is definitely there, yes.
I'm pretty sure Calvin Coolidge died in office.
He did not, so that would have been, if you had gone up to 7, that would have been over, yes. Franklin D. Roosevelt, George Canning, Viscount Palmerston, Warren G. Harding, William Henry Harrison, William Pitt the Younger, and Zachary Taylor were the other options available there. Right, so, Derek, you've got the first point. Let's go on to the second auction house. Android operating system food-based nicknames 1.5 to 9. Derek, you're opening the bidding here. How many would you like to wager? No, I beg your pardon. Tyson, you're opening the bidding here. How many would you like to wager?
Let's start with 2 again.
Casual 2. Derek, +1, +2, +3, or let him name them.
Let's go +2 here, please.
+2. We're going for 4. Tyson Bain, any more?
+1.
Derek, can you chance 6 or more, or are you going to let Tyson have it?
I'll try +1.
You're going to try +1. Tyson, 6 is the bid. Any more?
I gotta be honest, I couldn't name a single one, so I'll take it.
Okay.
Oh, the bluff. The bluff might pay off.
Very
Well, Derek, 6 Android operating system food-based nicknames. How's that pronounced? Is it nugget or nougat? I used to pronounce it.
I'd say nougat, but
I would also say nougat. When I was younger, I used to say nugget, but nougat's good for 1. 5 to go. Kit Kat? That's a chocolate bar, isn't it?
yes.
It's also an operating system. 4 to go. Oreo. The king of biscuits. Is it there? Yes, it is for 3. Halfway there.
Well, I'm starting to get a little less confident with these.
We're looking for jelly bean. Is there a jelly bean? It is 2 words, but I will accept that, jelly bean. 2 to go for the round. Surely that's the Jaffa cake, Jay White. Is the queen of biscuits. Oh no, that's a cake, so that wouldn't work. Running out of time. It will lock you automatically. You're saying cookie dough. Is cookie dough an answer? It's not, I'm afraid. Good guess as any. A very nice bluff there from Tyson, forcing you into taking it on yourself. Other answers you could have had were cupcake, donut, eclair, froyo, gingerbread, honeycomb, ice cream sandwich, lollipop, and pie. So, after that, it is 1 apiece. We are going...
Got 6 from those.
We're going to go to our final auction house. Let's have a look at the category. Oh, that's overflowed the text mesh. That shouldn't have happened. Never mind. Derek, you're... no, sorry, Tyson, again, you're bidding first. Female TV characters on TV Guide's 1999 list of the top 50 TV characters of all time, either first name and show or full character names. I probably should have removed that bit from the end and just read that bit out loud. But that is the full category, and apologies, it's gone over the end there. Tyson, 1, 2, or 3?
Let's start this one with 3.
We're going with 3. Wow. Derek, +1, +2, +3, or name them.
+2.
+2, is that just to confirm?
Yes.
Total of 5. Tyson, +1, +2, +3.
+1.
Going for 6. Derek, back with you.
Name them.
Name them, Tyson. You have been commanded to name them.
Right.
And the game is on.
Let's go for the three obvious ones. Rachel from Friends.
We're typing into the box.
Oh, typing.
Lewis Hamilton.
So we're looking for female TV characters on TV Guide's 1999 list of the top 50 TV characters of all time. I'm just going to check something here. I just need to cross-reference something with this pack, actually.
Okay.
Give me a sec. I'm just going to... Right, no, I just misread the question slightly. I was thinking, why haven't I got 50 answers down here? And then I realised it was female TV characters. Female TV at the top 50, which rather tragically in 1999, apparently only 11 of the top 50 were female, because that's all the answers I've got down here. So the first one we're going for, you could have the option of either first name and show or full character names. Rachel from Friends. Is Rachel from Friends on the list?
Oh.
She is not there.
Surprised.
Options you could have had: Alexis Carrington from Dynasty, Diane Chambers from Cheers, Edina Monsoon from AbFab, Emma Peel from The Avengers, Jane Hathaway from The Beverly Hillbillies, Jane Tennyson from Prime Suspect, Lily Harper from I'll Fly Away, Lucy Ricardo from I Love Lucy, Mary Richards from The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Roseanne Connor from Roseanne, or Xena from Xena Warrior Princess. Wow. So, bit of a tricksy little board at the end there, but unfortunately, Tyson, you have tripped up into that trap, and it does mean that Derek is going to take the round. Well played both. Bad luck, Tyson. Derek, it's another point. So, Derek pressing the advantage as we go into round number 3. It is now 6 chevrons plays 3, but there's still more than enough time to make it up. Let's go to round 3 now. Take a look what's on offer. Round 3 is the time warp. In this round, you will be shown a year and a sliding timeline without numbers on it. You need to hit the buzzer when you think the timeline has stopped on the year of the thing that happened. Your opponent will then be given another year on the other half of the timeline and will have to buzz it where they think it happened. Whoever gets closest gets the point, and whoever gets the 2 points first wins the round and the round point. I think that makes sense. So I think you've both seen this in action before. The key thing is to hit the buzzer when you think the slide was there. There's a little bit of mental arithmetic maybe involved at the beginning, because you've got to work out exactly where you think the years are divided on there. I can tell you that the slider moves at an even speed and takes exactly 15 seconds to go from one side to the centre. You both understand the rules?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's get to time warp number 1. So, Derek, you're answering first here. I want to know mathematical symbols plus and minus first used in Britain. What year was that? Sometime between 1255 and 1458. The slider starts now. Stopping here at 1430. And we're going on to Tyson. Mathematical symbol divide first used sometime between 1458 and 1661. And that slider starts now.
Lewis Hamilton.
Stopping at 1521. Let's have a look and check out the correct answers and who was closest.
Oh.
Hang about. How could... That feels slightly unfair, and possibly that I've missed it. I'm not quite sure how that's gone through. That might be a parsing error, because actually, Derek, it was impossible for you to get the right answer. Yeah. Hang fire there a minute. I just need to check the question. But I'm just going to go to the BRB screen. You guys will still be able to see what's going... In fact, I'm just going to drop the screen in the stream a minute. I need to find out what's happened there, because if there's been a parsing error, then that's unfair. If that is just a mistake on the question pack, which I think is possibly more likely. Stand by, everybody. while I go to my buzz off section. Buzz off. Used. Toot. Right. Come on, scroll bar. Appear for me, scroll bar. Thank you, scroll bar. Or sort of. There we go. Right, that's an error in the question pack. It's not a parsing error. As it happens, it's although there is an error in the spreadsheet because it should have flagged it as invalid, so that's something I will need to fix. As it happens, slightly academic here, because Derek was the one who had the impossible task there, but still managed to get closer. So I'm going to let that one sit for now. And we'll continue. I'll look into that and find out what's gone on there. But for now, let's come back to game with Cam, and let me share my screen back with you guys as well. Screen 1, go live. Right. So Derek taking the first point. Let's go back to my buzz off profile and let's go on to the second one. So Tyson,
I'm still connecting here. Yes.
You're still connecting.
On the stream.
Oh, to the stream. I beg your pardon.
It's not. It's just showing me the little
worry thing.
Around.
Let's try and reload that again. Any better?
Yes, that's better. Thank you.
There we go.
Yep, I've got it.
Cool. So Tyson, you're buzzing on this one. Beauty and the Beast story by Gabrielle Suzanne de Villeneuve was first published sometime between 1588 and 1758, and the slider starts now.
Lewis Hamilton.
Stopping at 1710. So, Derek, if you know the answer, then you may have an idea of how far away or how close Tyson is there and give you a bit of margin for error. Let's see if you do know the answer to this one. Sometime between 1758 and 1928, The Adventures of Pinocchio by Carlo Collodi was first published as a complete work. Slider starts now. Stopping at 1779. Quite an early buzz there. Let's have a look. The correct answers were 1740 and 1883. Tyson, quite a bit closer there. Yes, Pinocchio was quite a lot later, 1883.
I was thinking 1780s, but I've got the century wrong there somehow.
Oh, out by a factor, out by a century. Well, Tyson, just 30 away, is going to take the second point for this round. Let's go on to Time Warp number 3. Derek, you're buzzing first. The mutiny on the Bounty took place sometime between 1632 and 1806. Slider starts now. Stopping at 1763. Tyson, your event sometime between 1806 and 1980. The Potemkin Mutiny took place. Slider starts now.
Lewis Hamilton.
Tyson stopping at 1900. Do either of you know either of these questions?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure Potemkin Mutiny is 1905.
Oh.
I thought Bounty was kind of 1750-ish, but I'm not sure about that one.
So if that had been the other way around, Derek, then that would have been good for you, definitely. Let's have a look and see what the results are. 1763 was the mutiny on the Bounty, 26 away, but absolutely dead on, Derek. Unfortunately, it wasn't your question. The Potemkin Mutiny did take place in 1905, leaving Tyson just 5 away, taking the second point and the point for the round. Well played, Tyson. You're stealing a chevron back. So, going into the final round, Derek has got a small advantage, playing 5-4. It all comes down to this final round. Let's go there now. Round 5. No, it's not. It's round 4. It's called On the Buzzer. How this works, I will show you a collection of words or phrases or possibly even pictures. All you've got to do is buzz in when you know what I'm talking about or what I'm showing you. If you buzz and you are incorrect, you are frozen out for 3 clues, giving your opponent some free chances to buzz, potentially. If you buzz in and you're right, you take a full chevron back. There are no points in this round. It's just about taking the chevrons back. So swings can be pretty wild. Derek with a small advantage going in. I wish you both the very best of luck. Round 4 is on the buzzer. Let's go to the first one. Buzz when you know what I'm talking about. Out.
Lewis Hamilton.
Tyson with a very early buzz here. What do you think it
Let's
might
have a
be?
wild guess. Baseball terms.
Baseball terms, you're saying, is not the answer I've got on the card, I'm afraid. Good to have a good guess early on. You still get to see these clues, but you're frozen out for 3. Derek, next 3 clues are just for you to buzz on. Play. Tap. Clearing. Bath. Tyson, you're back in. Oh, Derek having a buzz on clue number 5. What do you think it is?
These are all words that can be followed by house.
Very nice. Words you can put before house to make other words.
Nice.
Absolutely right. You'd have gone on to see Oast, Flop, Cat, Doll, Where, Mad, Fun, and Pent. Right. 6-3. Derek pressing the advantage back. Let's go on to the next round. Next question. Buzz when you know what I'm talking about, and I will tell you that this is the first picture round we've seen. So buzz when you know what I'm talking about. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6.
Lewis Hamilton.
Tyson.
Academy Award-winning films.
It's not Academy Award-winning films, I'm afraid. You are frozen out for 3 clues. On we go. 7. 8. 9.
Lewis
10.
Hamilton.
Tyson buzzing as soon as he's back in. Tyson.
Films where the character's name is in the title.
It's not films where the character's name is in the title. You're frozen out for 3 clues. You may get back in on the last one. I'm not sure if that could be it. Derek, still with you. 11. Derek.
These are films with numbers in the title.
I need a bit more.
Numbers like th. What are they ordinal numbers?
Ordinal numbers, that's the word I was after. Yes, I would have accepted it on th. Yes, films with an ordinal number in the title. You would have gone on to see The Fifth Element and then The Sixth Sense. To complete the set there, you had The Ninth Configuration, The Fourth Protocol, To Gillian on Her 37th Birthday, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, Twelfth Night, The Third Man, Miracle on 34th Street, Friday the 13th, Born on the 4th of July, Rambo First Blood, and The Seventh Seal were the films that you saw there. Right, on we go. This is match point, Tyson. You've got to answer this to stay alive. We're back to regular word clues here. Buzz when you know what I'm talking about. 7.5 Cents by Richard Bissell. Lilium by Ferenc Molnar. Green Grow the Lilacs by Lynn Riggs. Kips by H.G. Wells. Tevier and His Daughters by Sholem Alicham. Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. Yes, Derek.
These are all the bases for Broadway musicals.
I will accept it because you've said the magic word there, which is musicals. Yes, they are all books that inspired musicals. Yes.
Nicely done.
You'd have gone on to have Anna and the King of Siam, Tales of the South Pacific, Alexander Hamilton, Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats, The Phantom of the Opera, and then lastly, The Book of Mormon. So, yes, very, very well played there, Derek. Tyson put up a brave fight, but unfortunately, not to be on this occasion. Our winner is Derek Agony. Clap, clap, claps all round. Tyson, commiserations. It's been fun. Apologies about the slight gremlins in the works along the way. But have you had a good time, Tyson?
Yeah, it's been fun. Thanks for having me on.
Always a pleasure. And Derek, congratulations to you. We will see you in the next round. Yet to be determined, I think, who you'll be playing, but all will be revealed in due course. Have you had a good time?
I have had a good time. Well played, Tyson.
All right, well played, Derek.
Always good to have a lovely bit of sportsmanship. Thank you very much, both of you. I'm going to pop you back into the green room, and I'll speak to you another time.
All right, catch you next time.
Bye-bye. So, we end the first game of the night with Derek Agony taking victory. Very many congratulations to Derek victorying over Tyson there. And thank you very much to Toot for that question pack. Toot, I need to add on your author pennies. I will do that after the fact when I'm a little bit more concentration, a little less action, please. Right, before we roll the credits and go on to the second game, I need to pick a title. Some good ones coming up here. We've just got 11. Someone has just said 11. I think that's a reference to the women in TV question. Ben's little worry thing. Counting is hard. I'm not going to read them all. It'll be all Jay White on the night. It's rather nice. That could be a winner unless I see something else. Someone just put Lewis Hamilton as an answer. The mysterious case of the disappearing scroll bar. I like that. I'm not quite sure how it relates to this one. Someone will probably tell me. The one with the worm sound effect. Well, they've all got the worm sound effect, potentially. The one time Lewis Hamilton actually doesn't win. That's mean, but accurate, maybe. This quiz is coming like a ghost quiz. Tyson bluffs better than Banker Ben. That's also true. Nice statement there. We're dying to hear what Derek sounds like. I might have picked that one had Derek not been on in the last couple of streams and various things. Oh! And we haven't got a word because there's no TTS, but thank you very much to Zeus for gifting out that Tier 1 sub to Tyson Bain. Thank you very much for the generosity, Zeus. Welcome on into the fan, Tyson. Not that you weren't already a solid member here. I think I'm going to go with this one. I really like this title. I'm just going to see if any last-minute ones have come in. The Gremlins are at it again. The answers were both right, plus minus a few decades. That one's so long, it's actually gone over the page. Oh, I see. The 11 one has now got an extender. 1150 is not enough. That now suddenly makes sense where that 11 one is coming from. But I'm going to go with this one. So if we could get Jogging Chum and Cetra into the green room, because your game is going to start immediately after this one. It'll take me a couple of minutes just to sort out the next question pack, load that up, make sure I clear the pictures out and so on as well. So head your way into the green room. This is from Jay White, this next pack. And do stick around because the next game will be sharting. The next game will be starting very shortly. Thank you very much both to Derek and to Tyson and to you for watching at home. You have been watching more Dead Presidents than you can shake a stick at. I'll see you in a few minutes.
I wanna dance the night away until we see
Welcome back to our second buzz-off game for this evening. We've got the next game all set up and ready to go, and so I think we should meet our players, if I go to the right profile. We have got Cetra4271 and Jogging Chum here. Good evening to both of you.
Good evening. And we might have lost the Jogging Chum on the way there.
We've lost Jogging Chum on the way to broadcast. I hope Jogging Chum's all right. I'm sure they'll come back into the green room in just a moment. Maybe they've just had a little blip. Cetra, how are you keeping?
Just about all right.
Just about all right. Good. Well, that's a good position to be in. Well, while we're waiting for Jogging Chum to reconnect, I'm going to send you the room code. So if you want to go to buzzer.dev, type in any name, but then join with that code, and we'll hear that Cetra sounds like this. Space! Yes, indeed you do. Space. Very nice indeed. Now, we're just waiting for Jogging Chum to rejoin us. I hope they're all right. Everything okay? I'm just going to... in fact, I can't even message them here because they're... let me see if I can find Jogging Chum up here. Jogging Chum. All okay? Find out where they've gone. They probably just had an internet dip. The internet's a wonderful thing when it works, isn't it? The wonderful thing about internet is internet's a wonderful thing. It's bouncy, bouncy. My internet literally just died on me again. Let's try and sort. Okay, we can stall for a moment. So we're going to try and stall for a minute. Jogging Chum's internet has just died. I am certainly I've been recognised these problems that have happened in the past. So I'm fully on board with you, Jogging Chum. Vamp, yes, time to vamp. Play me off, Johnny. Shall I do a Beat the Bee while we're waiting? That could be a fun thing to do. Would anyone like to watch a Beat the Bee while we wait for Jogging Chum's internet to come back? Get your votes in. Am I going to beat the bee? We could do that. Don't sing us a song. I promise nothing to. Right. Get your bets in. As can a moderator set up a poll? Ukulele. If we're still waiting after beating the bee, I'll get the ukulele out. Yes, we're going to try and beat the bee. Chance for you to win some micro pennies. Oh, it's a dog. Hello, dog. Going for a wander. Right, I see Jogging Chum has just gone back to the green light, so hopefully they will come join us in a moment. So, get your channel predictions in. Am I going to beat the bee today? While you vote on that, I'm going to go and maybe go to the Be Right Back screen rather than going all the way through my desktop. In fact, just go to the Just Cam screen, can't we? We can do that. And then I can go to Bumblebee. No, I don't want to go to there. Let's go to desktop. Misgun sorted desktop. Bumblebee. There it is. Right, that's ready to go. Jogging Chum is back with us. We're going to beat the bee. Welcome, Jogging Chum. Welcome back. I hope everything's got sorted there. We're just going to do a quick beat the bee while we were stalling, but we'll get the game underway as soon as I've done this. Either win or lose. Is that cool?
Sure.
Fabulous. Right. Has everyone got their votes in? I hope so. Right, let's see if I can do this. I have been sort of fiddling with it a bit recently, so I'm slightly optimistic about it today, but we'll... Votes locked, fantastic. Let's see what happens. In 3, a 2, a 1, may you find favour in the micro pennies to come. Or go, as the case may be. Oh crap, where's that gone? There. This must be really weird for you guys, because I don't think you can actually hear the flight of the Bumblebee at the moment in the broadcast studio. This is just me making strange ululating noises with my throat at this point.
This quiz show.
Yeah. It's a brand new game show with a Rubik's Cube. Okay, we've got a problem there. Oh shit. Oh, damn it. I think I might have screwed this because I'm not concentrating. I sort of forgot where I was with the algorithm. Oh, balls. Balls! Oh. Oh dear. It appears I have failed. No, don't play it again. No, it's not beat the bee. Okay, double or nothing. I see if we can do it twice. Can I do it twice and shuffle it again in the time it takes to do it a second time? I'm sorry if I've cost you micro pennies there. Oh, for goodness sake, and shit and balls. Was that right? I think that was it. I concede! I concede today. It's the pressure of the game! Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to everybody. I did not throw it. I consider that a colossal failure on my part there. I'm terribly sorry if you just lost micro pennies, but I see Dogfish cashing in 500 pennies was clearly betting against me. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Back to our feature event buzz off this evening. Jogging Chum. I need to send you a room code, don't I?
Yes, please.
So if you get to bzzr.dev, any name, and then that room code, and we'll find out that Jogging Chum sounds like this.
It's a chunky.
Where does that come from?
I don't know, but he's gobbling up all my points.
Fair. It's a chunky. So we've got a chunky and space. Very nice indeed. Right, both of you have seen the game before. You both happy with the rules?
Yep. Yes.
Fantastic. Right. Well, let's go to the first round. And go. So the first round is trivia search. You'll be given a word search grid and a clue category. There will be 5 clues that fit that category hidden within the grid. All you've got to do is hit your buzzer and then tell me what you think they are. The first to get to 3 wins the point. If your scores are not tied, the person who trails clock will start on down to 30 seconds. If you run out, you lose the point. First to get to 2 points wins the round. If you buzz and give me a wrong answer, you are frozen out and prevented from answering for 10 seconds. So do bear that in mind. Very best of luck to you both, Cetra and Jogging Chum. Let's go to the first trivia search. The category is hairstyles. Cetra.
Mohawk.
Mohawk, yes, Mohawk is there. Jogging Chum, your clock is on. About half your time used there, Jogging Chum. And
Worn.
One more time.
Worn.
Worn.
Not worn. I don't know.
Worn. I'm afraid it is not. I'm afraid you're frozen out for 10 seconds with your clock on. So do try and find one. If Cetra doesn't find one, you could still buzz in the danger area at the end. If you've got one there. You're back in. But I'm afraid you are out of time. And, sorry, my dog was making noises behind me. Wow, just the one found and Cetra taking that first point. The missing answers in the grid there were bouffant, braid, cornrow, and shaggy.
Oh, cornrow.
Cornrow, yes, absolutely. So, just the one found, but not to worry, Cetra, you taking that first point. Let's go on to board number 2. We're looking for NBA teams.
It's a chunky.
Yes, Jogging Chum.
Spurs.
Spurs is good. And you're off the mark, Cetra, your clock's on, and Cetra to stop the clock.
Nuggets.
Nuggets is definitely there. Stopping the clock, 1 apiece. 3 to find. Dylan, can you stop winding the dog up, please? To start removing some letters, they are going to start to speed up. Cetra to take the lead.
Cavaliers.
Cavaliers is definitely there. And Jogging Chum, your clock is now on. 2 to find. And Cetra to take the round.
Hornets.
Hornets, absolutely right. Very well played.
Well played.
One missing answer in that one was the Clippers over there on the left-hand side. But Cetra making short work of it there after 2 grids. You've taken the first chevron. Excuse me just a minute, everybody. Guys, could you both just, or particularly Dylan, can you really stop winding the dog up? Because it is slightly difficult to concentrate and it's not very nice to her, is it? Can't wait to move. We're moving soon. We're moving soon. More news on that in due course. Right. Cetra, taking the first chevron, you've got the advantage of 5-4. Let's go on to round number 2. Round 2 is the auction house. You'll be given a category you need to bid. How many on that category you think you can name? And now I know why the game was running slow. It's because I was focusing on the wrong window. Yes, name as many as you can. You can bid 1, 2 or 3. Your opponent then can either choose to outbid you or have you named them. If you manage to name all that you've bid, then you take the point. If you fail, then your opponent takes the point, and the first to 2 points takes the round. Simple as that. And this round you are typing into the chat window on buzzer.dev, and then you hit the buzzer to lock in your answer. So, without any further ado, let's go on to the first auction house. South American capitals is what we're after. And Jogging Chum, you have got the decision as to whether or how you are going to open the bidding. Are you going to go 1, 2 or 3?
I'll start with 2.
Going to start with 2. Cetra, would you care to outbid? If so, +1, +2, +3. Or if not, we'll let Jogging Chum name them.
Let's go with +2.
+2, taking us to 4. Jogging Chum, can you go higher?
I'll go +1.
+1 up to 5. Oops, up to 5. Cetra.
I'll go +1 as well.
You're going +1 as well. It's up to 6 now, Jogging Chum. Can you beat it?
Yeah, I'll go +1.
We're going +1. We're up to 7 then. Cetra, care for any more?
Let's go 1 more in there.
Let's go 1 more. We're up to 8. Jogging Chum, are you going to go 9?
Name them.
Name them, he says. Cetra, it's all yours. Typing into the chat window. Press buzz to lock in. South American capitals. Starting with Brasilia from space. Is it the capital city of Brazil? Yes, it is. 7 to go. Santiago or Santiago, depending where you're from. Is that the capital city of somewhere? Probably is. I'm not going to say because at this point I don't know, but it's a right answer. On we go. 6 more to find.
1. Go.
Caracas. Caracas. Is that there? Certainly is. 5 more.
Just 5 more.
Just 5 more, he says. Lima. Is Lima a South American capital? Yes, it is. Down to 4. We're halfway there. Montevideo. Montevideo, is that there? Over halfway. You found 5. You need 3 more. Getting a little harder now, perhaps.
Like this was there, I think.
Asuncion?
Might be wrong on that.
Yes, it is. Just 2 more needed. And La Paz. Is La Paz there? Oh, you were doing so well. You were on a roll. You were going, so you got to 6 and then just couldn't go one further. The other answers you could have had were Bogota, Buenos Aires, Georgetown, Paramaribo, Quito, and Sucre. Oh, am I being told it should be? It's one of 2 in Bolivia.
I thought it was.
Oh, you thought it was?
I also thought it was.
Rather foolishly.
Somewhere around the Caribbean, I think.
Right, that's on me then. That's my bad for not catching that. Apologies. And this is really hard. Would you have got an 8th, Cetra? I've just told you all the answers now as well.
Well, I think I would have gone for Buenos Aires next anyway.
Yeah, which would have been right. Hang on a minute then. Oh, goodness me. La Paz. Let me see what we've got here. Seat of the government of the plurinational state of Bolivia. Why did that not come up? Okay, so it's got two capitals. Constitutional and judicial is Sucre. La Paz is the executive and legislative. So yeah, that should have counted. It's got two capitals. I didn't catch that. That's my bad. That's really annoying. What I'm going to suggest is that we play on for now and see what happens with the next round. Oh god, I'm sorry about that, etc.
No problem.
Let's go on for now because I can't do anything about it now that it's happened. So we'll go on to the next board and we'll play it out from here. The next one, Jogging Chum, you're opening the bidding. James Bond movies with 3 or fewer words in the title.
I'll start off with 2.
Going for 2. Okay.
+1.
+1 takes us to 3.
+1 again.
Up to 4, etc.
Name them.
We're going to name them. Okay, Jogging Chum. 4 James Bond movies with 3 or fewer words in the title.
Okay, words, good.
It's a chunky.
Yeah, three or fewer words. Starting with Dr. No. Solid start. 3 more.
It's a chunky.
GoldenEye is next. Definitely there.
It's a chunky.
Goldfinger, would that make it 3? Yes, it would.
It's a chunky.
And wrapping them up with Skyfall. Skyfall is a correct answer, but before I press the button, this arguably might have made it 1-1. So I need to come up with a decision as to what to do. So at this point, Jogging Chum, I'm sort of going to throw it over to you. That would have been correct. It is correct. Depends how you want to play this out. Because, as Cetra said, would have gone for Buenos Aires next.
I trust that Cetra would have got 8 of them, so...
Okay. That is incredibly sporting of you. Thank you for doing that to accommodate for my error there. So, Cetra, I'm going to mark this one as incorrect to give you the point that you would have got for the last time. And we're taking you at your word that you've got Buenos Aires. I'm inclined to agree with Jogging Chum that I think you probably would have got that one as well. So, this is going to even up the scores. And then, are we all happy?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Fantastic. So Skyfall was the correct answer, despite me pressing that button right there, but that has resolved the situation. Other ones, Casino Royale, Diamonds Are Forever, Die Another Day, License to Kill, Moonraker, Octopussy, Quantum of Solace, Spectre, The Living Daylights, Thunderball, and Tomorrow Never Dies. So, to conclude this round, is now one apiece. The final category is... English Pope names since 1600, no ordinals. Cetra, 1, 2, or 3?
Let's start with a 2.
Let's start with a 2. Jogging Charm, +1, +2, +3.
+1.
+1. Going for 3. Cetra, can you outbid?
Let's go for +2 this time.
+2. We're up to 5. Jogging Chum.
Let's go +1.
We're going for 6. Cetra, you going to outbid? You can let Jogging Chum play.
Let's go +1.
We're going +1. We're going 1 more. We're up to 7. Jogging Chum.
Name them.
We're going to name them. Cetra, 7 English Pope names since 1600, not including ordinals. Starting with Urban, the legend. Yes, he's there. We've then got John. Was there a Pope John? Yes, there was. 5 more. Moving on to Gregory. Pope Gregory. Pope Gregory the Ninth, I know, is a gag in Blackadder. It's also a right answer here. Constantine. Constantine. Just based on what's happened, I'm just going to go check something. I'm afraid, Cetra, that's a wrong answer. I'm afraid I can't accept that. Pope Constantine is not there. I was going to wait for chat to tell me why I'm wrong. List of popes. I was going to check this because I'm really self-conscious of myself that I've missed something when I looked through this earlier on. And I know this is sort of somewhat destroying the tension of the game, and I apologise very much to the audience for that, as well as to the players for that matter. So since 1600... Who have we got? So you had... yeah... Yeah, I'm afraid that's the wrong answer. No Constantines. Yes, there was a Pope Constantine in about the 10th century, but not since 1600s.
Yeah, I see.
The other ones you could have had there: Alexander Benedict Clement, close but not Constantine. Francis, the current Pope. Innocent John Paul, Leo Paul, and Pius. So I'm afraid, Cetra, you have lost that point. Jogging Chum, you've won the chevron and the round. Innes, don't you dare go, no, there is no... Constantine is the administrative and executive pope, and that's like the capital. Oh, I'm feeling a bit on edge now. I feel really bad about all the errors happening in the games. I'm really sorry, and thank you for taking them with such good grace and sportsmanship. I'm just sort of feeling slightly on edge at the moment. I think every now and then I get streams where I just feel slightly edgy, so thank you for your forbearance with me. Jogging Chum now with the advantage, 5 chevrons to 4. Let's go on to the next board. Board is a time warp. You'll be shown an event. You need to stop the slider when it is hovering over the year that you think that event took place in. Simple as that. Of course, I won't show you the exact numbers. I'll just show you the start and end point, or the start, end, and midpoint. First player to buzz will be in the first half. The second player to buzz will be in the second half. And whoever gets closest gets the point. First to 2 points wins the board and the round. Let's go to the first time warp. So, Jogging Chum, you're going to be buzzing first here, and this is our first one that goes into negative territory, negative just representing BC or BCE. When did Cleopatra VII commit suicide, leaving Egypt a province of Rome? Sometime between -300 and 200, and your time, or your slider, starts now. Allegedly, yes, Toot, allegedly.
It's a chunky.
It's a chunky at -5 is where we're stopping. Okay, Cetra, your slider will be somewhere between 200 and 700. When was Muhammad, the revered prophet and founder of Islam, born? Slider starts now. Stopping at 5:27. Do either of you know? We'll just stabbing in the dark.
Stab in the dark.
Stab in the dark. Let's find out. The correct years were... Ooh, not a lot in it, but Jogging Chum just eking out the first point. 29 BCE, so 24 away for Jogging Chum. The Prophet Muhammad born in 570, so Cetra at 43 away. Not a huge amount in it, but Jogging Chum is taking that first light. Let's go on to the next time warp. And Cetra, you're buzzing first here. When was uranium first discovered? Between 1619 and 1825, and your slider starts now. Stopping us at 1773 feels about right. And remember, Jogging Chum, if you know, you may have an idea of your margin for error. Your fact: when was Neptune first directly observed? Sometime between 1825 and 1960. And your slider starts now.
It's a chunky.
It's a chunky at 1870. We've had Uranium and Neptune. Who was closer? Let's find out. Ooh, even closer, even closer. Cetra just 16 away, going for 1773. Uranium first discovered in 1789. Neptune first directly observed in 1846. Jogging Chum going for 1870, 24 away, just a little bit late. It's one apiece, and we go to the final time warp. Jogging Chum, you're buzzing first this time. When was Charlotte Webb first published? Sometime between 1920 and 1970. And your slider starts now.
It's a chunky.
1946, just after the war. Cetra, sometime between 1970 and 2020. When was the Teletubbies first broadcast? Slider starts now.
Space!
1990. 1990. Let's have a look. See who was closer. Oh! Gets closer still. Charlotte's Web first published in 1952. Jogging Chum just 6 away. Teletubbies first broadcast in 1997. Cetra 7 away. It comes down to a single year being in the difference right there. But Jogging Chum has just snuck victory and taken the chevron for round number 3. So, 6 plays 3 now. Jogging Chum at 6, Cetra on 3. As we go into the final round, and I have just remembered that I don't think I remembered to clear out the pictures, so I need to make sure I go and do that now, and hopefully it hasn't decompiled them already. Where do I go to do that? Is it game board? Yes, game board pages, round 4 main, Q2 picks, clear out the pictures. Hopefully that means there won't be any pictures. If the pictures come up again, I will just read the words to you, which will make it a little more challenging, admittedly. But hopefully that won't happen. Right, let's go to the final round. Final round is called On the Buzzer. You've simply got to buzz when you think you know what I'm talking about. If you buzz and give me a wrong answer, you're frozen out for 3 clues, giving your opponent a chance to steal it away from you. Hopefully we will, one of us will get it before the end, but if not, no worries. If you do manage to get it, then you take the chevron back straight away. As soon as we have somebody who has got an insurmountable lead, or we have somebody who has fully cleared the board, then we will have our winner. Best of luck to both of you. Fingers on buzzers, because the round's on the buzzer. Buzz when you know what I'm talking about. Long Ma. Alaya Mustafina. Katinka Hoshu. Max Whitlock. Kaori Icho. Katie Ledecky. Adam Peaty.
It's a chunky.
Jogging Chum.
Are these 2020 gold medalists?
They are not.
Or gold medal winners?
They are
They're
not 2020 gold medalists, I'm afraid. You're frozen out for 3 clues. Cetra, you still get to see them, Jogging Chum, but Cetra, 3 free opportunities potentially. Simone Biles. Neymar. Mohamed Farah. Jogging Chum back in on the next clue. Michael Phelps.
It's a chunky.
Jogging Chum again.
Are they just Olympic gold medalists?
I do need more.
Summer Olympic gold medalists?
I need more. I do need a year.
Okay, Beijing Olympics, 2016 Olympics.
2000. It wasn't Beijing, it was Rio, but you gave me the year, which is the main thing, yes. 2000. The last one you would have seen would have been Usain Bolt, which is the only reason I know you couldn't have it as 2020, because he wasn't in the 2020 Olympics. Yes, they were Rio 2016 Olympic gold medalists. Somewhere I could have maybe given that to you on just gold medalists, perhaps, but I think because you led with 2020, I thought I'd decide. But we got there in the end. So, hopefully we won't have a picture round here. It is a match point though, Cetra. You've got to give me a correct answer if you want to stay alive. Buzzman, you know what I'm talking about. Brown mustard. No pictures. Collard. Kohlrabi. Turnip. Bok choy. Yes, Cetra.
Let's have a guess. Are they all tubers?
Tubers? No, I'm afraid they are not. Frozen out for 3 clues. Jog and jump, 3 free ones for you. Swede. Brussels sprouts. Kale. Back in on the next clue, Cetra. Cauliflower. Cetra.
Are they types of cabbage?
I need to look that up. I'm going to give that to you. I am. Brassica or mustard family plants, my inclination is that yes, that is close enough, because I've just googled brassica and it's come up genus of plants in the cabbage and mustard family. So
they're all brassicas, so I was...
My wife is shouting from the kitchen that they're all brassicas, so I'm following my inclination on that, Cetra, and you have saved that match point. Very well played. We go on to the 3rd board. Still a match point. Buzz when you know what I'm talking about. Knighted by Queen Elizabeth II. Body stolen and returned. (1889 to 1977). United Artists Corporation. British actor and director. Una O'Neill.
It's a chunky.
Jogging chum for the match.
Oh, is it Laurence Olivier?
It is not Laurence Olivier, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Locked out for 3 clues, Cetra. Maybe a chance to do a comeback here. The Tramp, 1915. Charles Spencer. Modern Times, 1936. Don't come and shout the answer at me. We're still in life late. Jogging chum back in on the next clue. City Lights, 1931. Jogging chum not wasting a second for the match. What do you think it is?
Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin is the answer we were after. Very well played. You'd have gone on to see silent film, comedy, and finally lost a lookalike competition of himself. Oh, well, Cetra, you gave it a good go there, mounting a bit of a comeback at the end. But at the end of all that, our winner is Jogging Chum. Just before the key change. Oh,
well played, Cetra.
GG's. Thank you both very much for your forbearance with the technical issues that went on there. I need to. Cause I've sort of taken it upon myself to proof all of these myself. I don't know why I've not asked the proofers to come in and do them. There's absolutely no reason why they couldn't. I thought I might be able to manage it, and today has proved that I can't, because I've been doing. Today has been a very busy day, and I'll tell you all about it in just a minute. But thank you for your forbearance, and thank you very much to Jay White as well for writing that pack. A lovely match between the two of you. Cetra, unfortunately, that is going to be it for this tournament. But have you had fun?
Yes, I have had fun.
Good.
It was a really good game. Well played.
Glad to hear
Yep,
it, and
well played.
always good to hear the good sportsmanship as well. Joey Chum, congratulations. We will see you in the next round. Yet to determine who your opponent is going to be, but we will hopefully...
It's already determined, isn't it?
Is it determined?
I think
I think so, yeah.
I'll have to go to the
Seems
challenge
Lupine.
bracket.
It's Ralph.
Ah, yes, Ralph, who beat Tipster the other week, IIRC. Let's just have a look at the bracket. I have got the challenge bracket here. Yes, indeed. Cetra vs. Jong Chum winner goes on to face the Lupine one. So, yes, you will be facing Ralph in the next game in a few weeks' time. I'm going to pop you both back into the green room, but thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.
Yep, thank you very much, Ben.
Cheers.
Bye.
So, Jogging Chum and Cetra, a great battle between them, but Jogging Chum just eking out the victory there. And all that remains for me to do is to select an episode title. I've got quite a few coming in here. I'll read through a few of them and then I will pick my favourite and give out 30 pennies to the one that I like the most. Again, thank you for your forbearance with technical things. These are taking slightly longer than I'd anticipated, I'm not going to lie, but we are still going to play DangerZone 2 in just a few minutes, which is the mass multiplayer game of the evening. So do get your fingers at the ready if you'd like to come and take part in that. I quite like the first one that's come in, actually. I'm going to put that on a shortlist, so I won't read it for now. They alphabetise these, by the way. A funny thing happened on the way to the green room. That's nice, a nice callback. A man, a plan, a canal, Bogata. Ben's false shirt. Can the person who stole Charlie Chaplin's body please give it back? I do like that. Yeah. Charlotte's Web defeats the Teletubbies. That's nice. How many S American capitals are? I need more. I need to look that up. If Flash doesn't want his internet to be bouncy, he shouldn't have duct taped springs to it. That is so random. I might have to pick that one. Most of South America was relocated to space. Pain in La Paz. Popes John, Paul, George and Ringo. That's a very special Olympics. The one with the space junkie. Where on earth is Santiago? We've all got the popes. Babe, can you be the kingmaker here, please? Which one wins?
Out of...
Don't read them out loud, but either that one or that one. I'm inclining towards that one.
I am also leaning towards that one.
There we
I think
go.
that's a clear winner out of those two.
Out of those two.
Out of those two.
Are there any others that are jumping out at you? Because I've ruled, I think, all the others out. Just point to one that you think you like. That's actually quite funny, isn't it?
Yeah, that's quite funny.
I've read that one out. Popes John, Paul, George and Ringo. This is Flash and I between
No, I
us.
think that one is a good
I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
So well done to a Chunky Goldfinger, which was a valiant runner-up, but we're not going to go with that one. Thank you very much for joining. Do stick around. There'll be a short break just while I set Danger Zone 2 up, and I hope that you will stick around for that. Congratulations, though, again to Jogging Chum, and thank you very much. You have been watching Keanu Reeves for Pope Constantine II. See you in a few minutes.
We're never gonna stop 'cause we never get enough. We burn till we're out of time. And when we get to the end, we're gonna do it again. 'Cause tonight is when we come alive. La 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 la, I'm all about it. La 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 la, I'm all about fun. I wanna dance the night away until we see the light of day. Come give me some.
Don't you wanna come? Don't you wanna come? Don't you wanna come alive?
Whoa, oh, oh, oh. All about the fun. I wanna dance the night away until we see the light of day. Come give me some.
And don't go away, because right after this break we will be playing Danger Zone 2. Have some ad break pennies. Claim them now. I'm probably going to run an ad break in just a moment as well. So brace yourselves for that if you aren't subbed. Stay right there, and we'll be back with Jay White's Danger Zone 2 pack in just a second.
One, two, now drop the beat. Y'all ready for this? Drop the beat. Y'all, let's go. Y'all ready for this? Give it up for my ladies and gentlemen, bring the funk back.
Welcome to the third and final part of game night on Tuesday the 24th of August, where it is Danger Zone time for Danger Zone 2. Welcome to you all if you're wanting to join the game. Sorry that took me a little longer to set up than I anticipated it might, for reasons that will become very clear very shortly. And everyone's going to go, huh? And then I'll explain it and all will be well. Now, I need to add on author pennies for Toot and J-White from the previous games. I can't remember what Buzz-Off packs are worth. I think they're worth 50, but I'm going to double check and add them on after the fact. So don't worry too much about that. I will remember. Danger Zone 2, I'm pretty sure, is worth 100. And again, this is J-White's pack that is being brought to you here. It's been proofed by 8 Minky, who is a singularly better proofer than I am. I've made a couple of calamitous cock-ups this evening. So again, thank you for your patience with things going wrong. It's also probably worth bearing in mind Buzz-Off is a relatively new game, and it's probably slightly more complicated to adjudicate than you might imagine. So I do thank you for your patience and your forbearance with all the technical hitches. Just to give a couple of quick shout-outs at this moment in time. Calamitous Cockup's a good raid message. That is a good raid message. I might claim that one, actually, Score. I am not here tomorrow for Wednesday Walk Along, nor am I here on Thursday for Happy Hour, just so you're aware. Tomorrow I've got... gigs and stuff, funerals, dissertation and things tomorrow. Thursday's my actual birthday, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing yet. So no stream for me tomorrow or Thursday. To fill that gap, we've got our wonderful friend Ash is going to be here tomorrow and Friday. Let me just have a look and see in the What's On channel. Tomorrow it's a game from space. Yes, it's Relativity tomorrow with Ash over on his channel. And then Duel for All continues on Friday evening. So a couple of games to look forward to with Ash there Wednesday and Friday. I am then going to be back on Saturday with my birthday party stream. There is so much that I've got planned for this Saturday, and thank you to everyone who's given me ideas. Some of them have taken, some of them I haven't, and I haven't necessarily just taken ideas from the last couple of days. There's a couple of ideas that I've been building for a while. So birthday stream this Saturday will be from the usual time of 8 o'clock. Check the Discord for the details that I've released so far. There are a few in there, and I'm very much looking forward to sharing some things with you. There's some old favourites and there's a couple of new things as well, and I might even do some giveaways. Let's stop that Danger Zone bonus right there. That is this Saturday, 8 o'clock. I do hope you can join me. For now, if you want to come and play Danger Zone 2, you'll need to type in the lobby code. Here it is. JYLYF. Almost says J White, except not really at all. Come join the game. Type in the code if you want to come play. J White for life. Nice. Yeah. So, pop yourselves in if you want to come play. It's 27 so far. I'm not sure. We haven't seen Danger Zone for a while. It's obviously been a while because it wasn't on my Unity hub. So, yeah, I've certainly not played it this season. I'm going to fix this cube. While you come and join the lobby. Danger Zone is very simple. 5 rounds of 5 questions. Stay out of the Danger Zone. The faster and more accurately you answer, the more points you get. If you're in the Danger Zone at the end of the round, you are summarily eliminated and sent over to the Boneyard, which you can still become king or queen of, and it's still worth pennies. Additionally, no, it's not worth pennies. You get 5 pennies for every question that you get correct in this game. So even if you go out in the first round, and there's always a fixed number of people per game that go out in each round, you can still get pennies throughout the game, and you can play for the duration of the game, even if you're eliminated. And then you're playing for gold, silver, or bronze if you can remain on the left-hand side. So yes, a couple of you have, a couple more astute people have noticed that I have joined the game as player number 4 up there. I'm not actually playing it, although I haven't read these questions through in advance. I glanced at them, but not read them, no. That is Mrs. Flush. Mrs. Flush made a point of saying she really likes Danger Zone. I think it's one of her favourites. And she said, can I join in? And I said, of course you can. I'm going to set her up a real Twitch account at some point. But for now, there is Mrs. Flush. Royal Flush is actually Mrs. Flush, so do be extra nice to her. She has got the chat window open, so if you want to have a chat with Mrs. Flush, I'm sure she would respond in kind. If you at me, I will probably ignore it, assuming it's meant for Mrs. Flush. But in before Mrs. Flush smashes. Well, thing is, I played Danger Zone on my birthday last year. I'm pretty sure. Did you host? I'm pretty sure Mrs. Flush hosted, and I think it came down to me and Samster in the final. Well, there were 6 of us in the final, but it was between me and Samster, the top 2. And I think Samster just snuck it, I think, is how that played out. Which was the last time, and I think to this date, the only time I've played Danger. No, I played another time when Panda hosted one time, and went out in the first round. Yeah, all that to look forward to. Well, all that's in the past, but yeah, all that to look forward to with Mrs. Flush now tonight and me hosting. I'm not talking properly because I'm trying to solve the Rubik's Cube, and I discovered earlier on that's a really bad idea to try and do both things simultaneously. There we go, I fixed it. Right, how long did that take? Well, about 4 hours. 31 players in so far. AB Me, Joe's No Talent, Matt the Ref, Mrs. Flush, Free Ruckers, Zeus, Tyson Bain, Jogging Chum, Oh Hey, Big Man Aaron, Innes, Shapes, Luca, Proves, Cetra, Quizface, Samson, Derek, Puzzle Dan, Oni, Natter, Colo, Jack, Brand New Halo, Sparrow Castle, Car, Pygmy, Toot, Atoma, Jers, and Energia. Welcome to all of you and all of our new friends who've joined us in the chat on the chat tracker who I've not caught. Apologies for missing you, but welcome to the stream all the same. Right, along the way you have got a couple of helps in this game. You can nerf one single question. It's N to nerf, N for nerf. And that will get rid of the question and give you an average rate. So if there are 30 players in the lobby, it will give you an average of 15. If there's 31, it rounds it down to 15. You can also play a multiplier on one round. This means you get double points for that round, though of course double nothing is still nothing. So you could use on a round in which you think you're going to do particularly poorly on as a bit of a Hail Mary to get you out. You could use it on a round you think you're going to do well on, because if you finish in the top 3 at the end of the round, you get a little bit of a boost going into the next one. Everyone else's points are reset to 0. Right, 30 seconds and then we're going to lock this game and get it underway. Lock this lobby and get it underway. I've got a cold coming on. I don't miss having colds, but it has been a while since I've had one. M to multiply Free Ruckers, or as Score is saying, 3 exclamation marks into the chat. So, but you can only multiply at the beginning of the round and you only get 1 for the whole game. Once it's gone, you lose it. Also, you can't use nerfs or multipliers if you get to round 5, and if you are eliminated, you lose them as well. So it is all explained in the chat. As ever with these games, keep your eye on the chat, because chat is king. If the question is in the chat, the question is live, even if it's not live on your screen. Yeah, it could be Carl. I never had hay fever, but I just seem to get colds all year round. So do forgive me. Might be one of the reasons I have done quite a lot today. I feel like I've maybe slightly overworked myself today, but that's how it goes. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the size of the danger zone. 31 people and playing. Going to lock it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lock it. So, 31 players have entered the arena. The standard danger zone size is 7, but in order to keep a 6-player final, the first 3 rounds will have a danger zone size of 6. So we'll be losing 6 people in the first 3 rounds, 7 in round 4, which will leave us 6 people to slug it out for the final. So, answer first and fastest and correctly to get more points. You get points. The first one to answer will get points equal to the number of players in the round, and then minus 1 point thereafter. So 31, 30, 29, 28, and so on. Of course, doubling up if you are using your multiplier. Let's just, first of all, from our sponsor, the Lupine one.
Asterisk Michael McIntyre voice asterisk Danger Zone.
Danger Zone! Yeah, I can't really do a good Michael McIntyre. Welcome to the Danger Zone! Thrilled to be with you! How are you doing? Happy New Year? Is that still something we're doing? Happy New Year! The Christmas is over! The New Year has begun! Did it sound like Michael McIntyre? I've watched that sketch quite a lot. And also what is over is that strange time between Christmas and New Year. What a strange 6 days in all of our lives. Nobody has a clue who they are. Is there turkey left? Is the telly still good? Do I start my diet today? Or when do the rubbish men come? What time is Spartacus on? Why is every advert for sofas? Was 9.99 then 6.99 then 3.99? It was never 9.99. Deep down, you know that. Nobody's sitting on a 9.99 sofa going, I paid 9.99 for this sofa. Sale starts Monday and Sunday. It's a crazy time. Yeah, sorry. There's my Michael McIntyre impression, and now that's it. No more impressions tonight. Maybe because that one wrecked me larynx, so I'm not going to make a habit out of doing that one. Yeah, so if you multiply and nerf, you don't get a doubled nerf. You only get the multiplier or the nerf. You cannot use them both simultaneously. Go off, Ben. I did do some stand-up comedy when I was in 6th form. I was mainly robbing other stand-up comedians, but delivering it in a funny way. But no, I sort of ripped off Jasper Carrot quite a lot when I was in 6th form, sort of, because I had a good memory for that sort of thing. So I used to just sort of do, entire comedian sketches. I once memorised an entire Alan Davis stand-up show. Didn't write any of my own jokes, but I could deliver the whole thing. It's how I made friends, and I didn't make that many. So, yeah. So, no more impressions. Turn to page 394. I actually, to be fair, I have got 2 Alan Davis questions. Why do I keep referring to him as Alan Davis when it's Alan Rickman? That's a thing that I've started doing recently. Never mind. On we go. The first round, if you want to play your multiplier, it's 3 exclamation marks or an M, either into the public chat or to Persephone's Twitch bot. Either will work. Though my preference is always to the bot, but you can do it in public chat on this game. Category for round 1 is figures. Figures. M or 3 exclamation marks. It's first one in from Kodo. And another from Tyson. Just the 2 multipliers being activated on this first round. The category is figures. Kodo and Tyson are going to get double points for this one. Let's see how you'll get on. Very best of luck to you all. Let's play Danger Zone. Alright, I'm going to do a couple of Alan Rickman impressions. When was figure skating, now one of its most popular winter events, first incorporated into the Olympics? Innsbruck 1976, London 1908, St. Moritz 1928, Oslo 1952. That's the problem with doing Alan Rickman. You have to speak much more slowly. Wow, only 4 players getting the correct answer on that one. Let's just take a little look. Only fastest, Prug second, Jers was third, Lucario was fourth. That is a devastatingly difficult opening question. I have got the randomised order on though here, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, only 4 players getting the correct answer. Everyone else going into the Danger Zone. The answer was B, London 1908. And yeah, it's not a fixed order. I don't think it was. There we go. Have I got a factoid on that? Let me just zoom out my template sheet a little bit. Figure skating was introduced in the London 1908 Summer Olympics, skipped the 1912, then appeared in the Antwerp 1920 Games, before becoming a staple in every Winter Olympiad since the year 1924. Men's, women's and pairs were all added in 1908, but ice dancing was only added in 1976. So there we go. Let's go on. Question number 2. One of the biggest I've seen, Puzzle Dan, yeah. What figure of speech is used to address an inanimate and usually personified object rhetorically? Is it a euphemism, apostrophe, metonym, or metonymy, or hyperbole? Holy cow! Only Jers getting the correct answer to this one. I've not really got much else to report. Let's just check the factoid for this one. Yes, so if you wonder what it is, one example is in the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Another apostrophe is that speaking to a skull moment in Hamlet. The correct answer is B, apostrophe. What figure of speech is used to address an inanimate and usually personified object rhetorically? It is an apostrophe. That is new to me. What it is, one example of the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and the speaking to Yorick in Hamlet. Past Jay White was being mean. Well, Jers is in first place on 60, only in second on 31. Proops has got 30, Lucario's in fourth on 28, and everyone else is in the Danger Zone. We need to break some ties soon, because we can only lose 6 in this first round. Let's go on to question number 3. If I put Alan Rickman back on, maybe that will resolve the situation.
It will not.
I'm being shouted at. Which British mathematician successfully figured out a proof to Fermat's last theorem in 1994? Was it Andrew de Coys, Andrew Wiles, Andrew Giles, or Andrew Slight? There we go. That's enough Alan Rickman. I'm marking them both off. That's a bit more like it. There's a little bit more green there, which is very encouraging to see. Who was fastest there? Toot, followed by Innes. Oni was third. Joe was fourth, Proogs was fifth. Samster, Puzzle Dan, Quizface all activating nerfs on that question. Remember, you have got your nerfs, N for nerf if you want to play it. Remember, it gets rid of the question and will give you 15 points flat rate. Let's take a look. The correct answer was B, Andrew Wiles. So we are going towards breaking the Danger Zone. What are you... No, I can't cover up the camera. Andrew... You're wearing a towel, it's fine. Andrew Wiles was the right answer. We are getting a little close to breaking the tie, but we still have got a Danger Zone size of 11 at the moment. Jogging Chum, Natter, Tyson Zeus, Big Man Aaron, Sparrow Castle, Pyro Pygmy, Mrs. Flush, Atoma, Matt the Ref, and We Like Shapes are all in the Danger Zone at the moment. Have still got 2 questions in which to get out, and nerfs available for all of them as well. Let's go on to question number 4. On which end of the ship would you most commonly find its figurehead? Port, starboard, stern, or bow? Quite a bit more green, including 4 players in the Danger Zone on that question. Who was fastest? Tyson getting in there first, Joe was second, Oni third, Cola fourth, and Mrs. Flush was fifth. No nerfs being played on. No nerfs being played on that question. Bear in mind, you have still got nerfs if you want to do the Hail Mary. It might not be enough on the last question because, of course, if lots of people choose to do that, that could make the decision for you. Let's take a look. The correct answer was the bow of a ship. Let's take a little look at the factoid. Oh, and the last one, Andrew Wiles provided the first proof to the statement for any integer n is greater than 2. The equation of a to the power n plus b to the power n equals c to the power n has no positive integer solution. The 3 alternative answers are all synonyms of wife. But on this one that we've just had here, it's set at the prow, the portion of a ship's bow that is above water, is your factoid for that one. Let's find out what's going on with the scores. Cola's in the lead with 102. Joe's second on 93. Oni's in third with 89. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. We still haven't broken that tie in the Danger Zone yet. And we do need to at some point before the end. Cetra, Pozzodan and Sapster are on 1 nerf's worth of question. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens on this next question. We could be having some early tiebreakers. Fingers on buzzers. Here is question number 5. Slow but safe. It's good strategy, oh hey. According to Forbes, Dwayne Johnson earned a what figure sum in 2020 as the highest paid actor of that year? I would have thought 8. Anything beyond that is obscene, but it probably is 9, isn't it? Let's have a look. How many got that one right? Quite a few. AB Me was fastest. Quizface second. Natter was third. Jack was fourth, and Lucario was fifth. Unsurprisingly, there are 4 players playing nerfs in the Danger Zone. Big Man, Arrow, Sparrow, Castle, Matt, and Shapes. Is it going to be enough? We'll find out in just a minute. Jogging Chum, Zeus, and Atoma, your fates are sealed, unfortunately, being in the Danger Zone at the end of question number 5. Nerfs also played there by Cetra, Free, Ruckus, Toot. Let's have a look. Correct answer was 8. It was just an 8-figure sum. I say just, like that's a small amount of money. 87.5 million to be precise. It was Johnson's second year in a row in the top spot of that list, beating Chris Hemsworth in 2019 by $13 million. So, at the end of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 players in the Danger Zone. We can only have 6 in there, which means we are going to have at least 2 tiebreakers, and it's going to be between Puzzle Down, Big Ben Aaron, Sparrow Castle, Matt, and Shapes. I'll explain the rules in just a moment. For now, Jers is going to finish on top with 118. Cola and Lucario in second with 102. Oni finishing in third with 89. You will be safely through to round 2, and you'll get a boost at the start of that round to help you along your way. You'll be joined there by Proogs, Innes, Quizface, Ohey, Carr, Tyson, Joe, AB Me, Jack, Natter, Toot, Derek, Energy, Samster, Free Ruckus, Cetra, Mrs. Flush, Brand New Halo, and Pyro Pygmy, all of whose scores will be reduced to 0. Congratulations, we will see you in round 2. Before we do that, though, we've got the small matter of a tiebreaker or 2. So players highlighted in yellow are eligible to answer this tiebreaker. The answer will be in the form of a number. Nerfs are inactive. Whoever out of the 5 of you gets closest will retain your score of 15. Everybody else will lose a point and drop down to 14 when we'll go into tiebreaker number 2. So 2 out of 5 of you can be safe. We are going to need 2 tiebreakers here. Puzzle Dan, Big Ben Aaron, Sparrow Castle, Matt the Ref, and Shapes. Very best of luck to you. Number, no commas or punctuation or full stops or anything like that. Just a whole number. Best of luck. Here's your first tiebreaker question. According to UKGameshows.com, a total of how many episodes of Treasure Hunt were made, not including mini episodes for ITV telethons? Everybody's locked in an answer. I have a feeling that when Shapes wrote for Danger Zone in Super Week, I think, that he also provided a load of tiebreakers. So this is quite possibly Shapes' tiebreaker question, but it's from so long ago so as to, I don't think, be relevant here, unless he's got an eidetic memory, in which case, fair play, I would say. But let's find out who was closest and what was the correct answer. Shapes was closest with 100 and... well, the answer was 113. Not quite, we can't be sure what Shapes said, but he was closest. Puzzle Dan, Big Man Aaron, Sparrowcast and Matt, you've dropped a point to 14. Let's go to tiebreaker number 2. Nerfs are still active. One more of you can join the ranks. Everyone else will be relegated to the boneyard. Good luck. Here is your second tiebreaker question. What was the total yardage of the Augusta National Course for the 2021 Masters Golf Tournament? Matt's first in, Sparrow's second, then Puzzle Dan. Big Man Aaron having a think, and there is an answer. Total yardage, so what's your average? Maybe 400 yards a course, 18 holes. You'll assume it's just one course. 18 times 4, so maybe 720? Sorry, 7,200? Something like that, off by a factor of 10. That would be my guess. That's what I'd go with, 7,200. Let's take a look. I might be miles off. Correct answer is... see, I wasn't a million miles off. 7,425. That was a pretty good educated guess. Would I have beaten you, Big Man Aaron, with my 7,200? Big Man Aaron was the closest, maintaining his 14. Would I have gotten closer there, or were you even closer than that? Nope, I wouldn't have done it. Fine. So Big Man Aaron clearly getting very close to the money there. It does mean that Puzzle Dan, Sparrowcastle and Matt the Ref, you've failed to escape on that tiebreaker, and you three, along with Atoma, Jogging Chum and Zeusless, know what that means. It is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. But of course, you may continue the game from the boneyard, and of course, we'll give you 5 pennies for every correct answer you give from here on out. We're going to go on to round number 2. 25 players remain. Most of you have still got multipliers remaining. Tyson and Cola using them up in the first round. If you want to use your multiplier here in round 3, the category is tanks. I would have been amazed if my wife hadn't used her multiplier on this round. She's tank mad.
That doesn't mean I'm going to do well.
So she says it doesn't mean she's going to do any well.
Go away, you.
Tanks is the category. Pyro Pygmy, Royal Flush, Energia, and Joe Has No Talent all activating multipliers on this round. Everyone else saving them for another time. Remember, you do lose them if you are eliminated. 25 players remain in the main lobby game. Jers starting with 12, Colo and Luca with 8, Oni with 6. Very best of luck to all of you. Let's play Danger Zone. It's a pretty sorry looking graveyard. Still time. Question 1. Which country houses the largest aquarium tank in Guinness World Records with a volume capacity over 48 million litres? Is it Japan, the United States, Spain or China? A few people getting this one right. Who was fastest? Oni getting there first, followed by Shapes. Big Man Aaron was third. Luca 4th, Ohei was 5th. Innes choosing to use as nerf on this question for a flat rate of 12 points. Correct answer was D, China. China has the largest aquarium tank according to the Guinness World Records. Let me see if I've got a factoid for you here. No, I just got a web link, so we're going to move right on from that. It's in China. Let's go on, question number 2. What sort of tanks were funded in the UK over the 2018 Christmas period to ease pressure on the National Health Service? Was it drug, diet, drunk, or decaffeination? Has my pipe gone off? Oh, my pipe's doing its weird thing where occasionally I have to take the batteries out to make it work again. Probably still won't work. Oh no, there we go. We're back to life now. How many people? Quite a few people getting this one right, which is nice to see. Who was fastest? Now Cut That Out was fastest, followed by Innes. Joe was third, Shapes was fourth, and Proogs was fifth. Lots of other right answers. No nurse being played there. The correct answer was Drunk Tanks. It was Christmas Eve, Babe in the Drunk Tank. So the song goes. I'm not going to sing it. That doesn't count. Luca's now at the top with 49. Oni and Joe and Shapes in a three-way with 46. Energia and Big Man Aaron just on 40, sharing third place between them. Pyro Pygmy, AB Me, Free Ruckus, Nata, Cetra, and Jack Wilfred are in the Danger Zone. And for the first time, we've got an actual standard Danger Zone size of 6 right there. First time on question 7 of the game. Still time to get out of there, though. There's only, a single question's worth of points between the Danger Zone and the middle of the board at the moment, so still plenty of time. Let's go on, question number 3. Which athlete said, "I never tanked a match in my life. The men do it all the time in minor tournaments when they don't feel like hustling"? Was it Nadia Comaneci, Fatima Whitbread, Billie Jean King, or Babe Dietrichson Zacharias? Blimey. Some tricky names to read there. Majority of players getting this one right. Who was fastest? Oni got in there first. Innes was second. AB Me getting third. Proogs fourth. And We Like Shapes getting fifth. A couple of nerfs being used there by Tyson and Pyro Pygmy for the flat rate of 12. Let's take a look. Correct answer was C, Billie Jean King. Not much change down in the Danger Zone. Still the same 6 players in there. Let me see if I've got a factoid for this one. It's now recorded in an interview with Billie Jean King in 1967. Some believe it to be the first use of tank in a sporting sense, though others suggest it can trace back to boxing or diving, especially with similarities of take a dive. There we go. The opinion is, as they say, divided. Oni's at the top with 71. Luca and Shapes in second with 67. Energy is in third with 62. Jers, Pyro Pygmy, Quizface, Free Ruckus, Natter, and Cetra in the Danger Zone, though 4 of them do have points. Should you go and do that in the bathroom, please, Dylan? Thank you. On we go then. Question number 4. 2 questions to go before the reckoning will come. Have a look at this. In which war were the first military tanks such as the Big Willie and Mark I models developed and deployed by the British? Was it the Second Boer War, World War II, World War I, or the Indian Rebellion? Guys, the question is still live, please! If this is how you're going to behave, then I won't invite you again. Dylan, calm down. It's making me do dad face on stream. This is not a good look for me. Most players getting this one right. Let's take a look who was fastest. Derek was first, followed by Carr. Oni was third. Jack was fourth. Tyson Bain was fifth. No nerfs being used on that question. The majority of players getting it right. The correct answer was C, World War I. Very well played if you got that. Sorry guys, I'm just going to have to be right back a minute. Glad I muted and turned the camera off for that moment. Yeah, sorry, just had to have a small word with people who are getting far too excitable. Right, yes, World War I was the correct answer. Oni's now at the top with 94. Energia and Mrs. Flush in second with 92. Luke Carrio in third with 85. Quizface, Jers, Free Ruckus, Cetra, Pyro Pygmy, and Natter still in the Danger Zone. Not a huge amount of distance between Quizface and Samster, and then ABME and brand new Halo above them. Anything could change as we go into question number 5. Good luck. Take a look at this. What signature policy did American think tank Brookings Institution play a role in crafting during World War II? Was it the Tax Reform Act, the Employment Act, the Sherman Antitrust Act, or the Marshall Plan? Wouldn't have had a Scoobs on this. Most people give me a correct answer here. Who was fastest? Samster getting in there first. You will be relieved to see that. Derek was second. Free Ruckus third. Jack Wilfred was fourth. And Carr was fifth. Colo, AB Me, and Natter all using multipliers on that question right there. Is it going to be enough, that 12 points? Certainly for the 4 players in the danger zone who have got points. Not sure it's going to be enough for Natter. We will see in a minute. Jers and Pyro Pygmy, your fates are definitely sealed. The correct answer was the Marshall Plan. And Natter, unfortunately, not enough to get yourself out of the danger zone. But my, that is very close. Joe, who I think was leading the pack at one point, or quite near the top, has only just clung on by a single point. We have got a standard danger zone size of 6 there. And it does mean Mrs. Flush finishes on top with 116 points. Only in second with 109. Lucario in third with 96. Those 3 will get boosts going into the next round. And they'll be joined by Energia, Innis, We Like Shapes, Oh Hey Proogs, Derek, Carr, Jack, Samster, Big Man Aaron, Colo, Brand New Halo, Tyson, Toot, AB Me, and by a whisker, Joe has no talent. Very well played. Your scores will be reset to 0, and we will see you in round 3. Unfortunately, however, Quizface, Free Ruckus, Cetra, Jers, Pyro Pygmy, and Natter. You are in the danger zone at the end of the round. Quizface and Free Ruckus just a point behind Joe there. It's devastating to see. Although you have ticked up quite a few danger zone appearances already at this point, though that's probably in no small part to that first round. But for you 6, I'm afraid you know what it means. It is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Over to the Boneyard you go. Remember, 5 pennies for every question you get right, and you can get a medal for winning the Boneyard as well. Jers currently leading the Boneyard with 6, Quizface in second with 5, Puzzle Down, Free Ruckus in third with 4th over in the Boneyard. As into our main game, 19 players now remain. Quite a few of them still got nerfs, and quite a number of them with multipliers as well. Remember, you must use your multipliers and your nerfs before round 5. You cannot use them in round 5. You also cannot use them in the Boneyard, so make sure you use them before you're eliminated or we get to the final. Round 3 coming up. If you would like to play a multiplier on round 3, it's 3 exclamation marks or an M into the chat, and the category is drives. Now, Quizface, if you want to use your multiplier, now is the time. Although you've just been eliminated, so now you can't. ABME and Innis both activating multipliers here. A lot of people are acting like they're saving it for the last round where they can use it, round 4, but they've got to get there first of all. No, that's the wrong button to press. This is Flush starting on 9, Oni on 6, Luca on 4, everyone else resetting to 0. Let's just take a look at some stats at this point. Out of 10 questions that have been asked, nobody is 10 for 10. The best effort is Lucario on 9 out of 10 at the moment. Lucario and Oni, the only 2 players to completely avoid the danger zone so far as well, probably because they got the first question of the game right. Good luck to you all. Round 3 is drives. Let's play danger zone. Which liquids are mixed together to make a screwdriver cocktail? Gin and lime juice, vodka and orange juice, cognac, Cointreau and lemon juice, or whiskey and Drambuie? Answers from everyone. Green from most people as well. Who was fastest? Focus on the right window. Who was fastest? Lucario was there first. Ohei was second. Tyson getting there third. Derek was fourth. Oni was fifth. Just Energy, Shapes, Jack, and Big Man Aaron dropping on that question. The correct answer was vodka and orange juice. Add some peach schnapps to it, and you've got a sex on the beach, which is always very nice. Energy, Big Man Aaron, Jack, and Shapes yet to score. Tooth and Colo have scored, but scored low, and so are in the danger zone on 6 and 5. But still many points left available. Innis at the top with 26. Luca's second on 23. Oni's in third on 21. Let's go on question number 2. Go away, fly. Which English county is 4 Privet Drive, the house Harry Potter grew up in, located? Is it A, Surrey, B, York, C, Oxfordshire, or D, Kent? Most people going green here on this one. Ohei was the first to answer, Toot was second, Big Man Aaron was third, Joe was fourth, Jack Wolford was fifth. No nurse being played on this question either. Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. And of course, when Harry gets his letters, we find out that it's number 4 Privet Drive, Little Whinging, Surrey, is the correct answer. A. Innis now flying at the top on 50 points. AB Mees in second with 38, I should say. Lucario and Ohei tied up in third with 37. Down in the danger zone, Jack, Carr, Shapes, Samsa, Energy, and Colo still yet to make their escape from the danger zone. Yes, standard danger zone size of 6 at the moment. Let's go on. Question number 3. Harry Potter and the crushing disappointment of reading JK's Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, yes, Jack. Question 3. What drove Mary Ann Cotton, one of the most successful 19th century British serial killers, to commit her crimes? Was it greed, wrath, envy, or pride? Ooh, not quite such a favourable question there. Jer's the only player in the Boneyard to get that one right. And in our main game, Lucario, Proogs, Derek and Energia were the only ones to find the right answer. And of those, 2 of them used the nerf. Proogs and Energia going for the flat rate of 9 points with a nerf on that question. Derek getting in there first, Lucario getting in there second. Tricky question. The correct answer was greed. Let's go to a factoid on that one. Which I think is up near the top of this one. Yes, she collected insurance money on the deaths of her husbands and children. So greed was the motivating factor there. Lucario now in the lead with 55. Innis is in second with 50. AB Me in third with 38. Down in the danger zone, again, there's not a lot in between safety and not. Energia on 16, Jax on 15, Cards on 12, Shapes on 11, Sapster on 8, Colo on 6. There are still 2 questions left in the round. But Tyson Bane, Big Man Aaron just a point clear. Brand New Halo just 2 points ahead of that. Oni just 2 points ahead of that. So still much to play for with 19 or potentially 38 points available per question if you got your multiplier on. For now, let's go on. Question number 4. What number is most commonly used to identify Lewis Hamilton and the car he drives while racing? Is it A14, B24, C44 or D34? Not everyone. Most players, but not everyone getting it right. Only 3 Rucks in the Boneyard getting it. Who was fastest? Carr getting there first, unsurprisingly, with an F1 question. It is a little bit in Carr's wheelhouse. Ohei was second, Oni in third, Big Man Aaron fourth, and AB Me getting there fifth. Just Jack using the nerf on that question for that flat rate of 9. Correct answer was C44, is what we were after there. AB Me now at the top with 68. Lucario in second with 65. Ohei's in third with 55. Down in the danger zone, Mrs. Flush dropping back into the danger zone. Just a point separating her and Energia from Proogs. 1 point ahead on 29, who's 1 point behind Joe, who's 1 point behind Carr and Tyson and Toot, who are 1 point behind Brand New Halo, who are 1 point behind Big Man Aaron. So that is not a huge amount of leeway between players in mid-table and players in the danger zone. Jack's also in the danger zone on 24, Sapster 17, Colo 13, Shapes on 11. With 19 points per question available, it's still theoretically possible for anybody to make it out and safe. Shapes could, in theory, jump up to get 30 points and knock everyone below him down. But it's a bit of a tall order, not impossible. We'll have to see what the question brings. Best of luck. Question number 5 of round 3, here it is. Yes, quite unlikely, Shapes. Not impossible, but unlikely. Which company invented the first magnetic hard drive in 1956? Was it IBM, Intel, Hitachi, or HP? This is Flush, the last to lock in the main game there. She did go green, though. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? We could have a tie break here because Mrs. Flush did answer ahead of Proogs, which means they could be tied for scores because there's only 1 point between them. Let's have a look at who was fastest here. Oni was fastest, followed by Joe. Samsa was third, Brand New Halo fourth, Big Man Aaron was fifth. Mrs. Flush choosing to use the nerf on this question, so getting the flat rate of 9, which is how she got ahead of Proogs. I think we could have a tiebreaker here. I may be wrong. It depends what's happening with the scores underneath and with the scores above to an extent. Let's find out. The correct answer was IBM. And we have not got a tiebreaker. We have got 6. There is a tie between the 2 players at the top of the danger zone, but other players have scored enough points so that there is no longer a tie underneath. It does mean Proogs and Mrs. Flush part this life as equals and will go to the boneyard together. Up at the other end, AB finishes the round in first on 80 points. Lucario in second on 78. Ohei finishes in third on 62. Congratulations, you 3. You will get a boost going into round 4. And you'll be joined in round 4 by Oni, Derek, Innes, Big Man Aaron, Brand New Halo, Joe, Toot, Tyson, Energia, and Car. Very well done to everyone getting through to round 4. However, Proogs, Mrs. Flush, Jack Wilfred, Samster, Colo, and We Like Shapes. A valiant effort to get to the end of round 3. This is indeed a tough game, but unfortunately, it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Proogs now becomes king of the boneyard with 10 correct answers. Samster and Jers and Quizface all on 8. Mrs. Flush, Colo, Jack Wilfred and Free Ruckers on 7. Remember, 5 pennies for every correct answer that you give me. Dog, do you mind? Do you mind? She has no shame. She has no shame.
Are you having a
Proogs and Royal Flush skip into the sunset together. That's a nice image, isn't it? Oh, Meg, so you're not carrying on to earn more pennies?
No, I've got stuff to do and Dylan's feeling a bit low, so I'm
Hmm.
going to sit there. I'm tired as well.
But pennies?
I can. What can I spend them on? If ever I want to see you wave a cat around, I just have to.
Fair point. All right, fair enough. Well, I'll come and see you in a little while.
Okay.
Pog. Right, we're going to go on to round 4. This is the last chance where you can use your multipliers and your nerfs before they are no longer activated. There are still a number of players with multipliers available. This is why people hang on to multipliers till round 4. It gives you a big advantage going into round 4. But of course, the panda is a possibility as well. Of course, we refer to doing the panda, which is when you win Danger Zone without using your multiplier. Number of players still win nerfs, and nerf now is of course going to be worth 6 points. But we will of course be losing 7 players, so just over half of the players will be leaving us at the end of this round. If you want to use your multiplier, the category is But Mother. Derek and Aaron going for the hubris strat. Derek and Aaron are indeed going for the hubris strat. Derek, Agony and Big Man Aaron electing not to play their multipliers. They are going to try and get there on their own steam. Notably, 6 players have used multipliers with Cario, Ohei, Oni, Brand New Halo, Toot and Car, so we'll have a sizable advantage going into this round, but that is by no means definitive. A number of players still win nerfs as well. Remember, 6 free points at this stage for a nerf. AB me starting on 6, Lucario on 4, Ohei on 3. Best of luck. Round 4 is But Mother. Let's play Danger Zone. Which South Korean act won the Artist of the Year award at the Mnet Asian Music Awards, the Mama Awards, in 2020? Was it IU, BTS, Blackpink, or 17? Oh, Big Man Aaron, that's not a good start if you're going to forsake your multiplier. Are you feeling regret already? Derek actually saying go panda or go home. Well, you do get the little panda emoji if you play it successfully and get into the Hall of Champions. Joe was the first in there. Oni was second. Toot being third. AB me fourth. And Tyson fifth. Just Big Man Aaron missing that one in the main game. Correct answer was B, BTS. It's the only one up there that I've actually even heard of. Much regret from Big Man Aaron right there. Who drops to the bottom of the pack at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Oni in the lead on 24. Toots in second on 22. Ohei's in third on 19. Also safe at the moment. AB, me, Joe, and Tyson. 7 players in the danger zone. 4 questions to go. Fingers on buzzers. Here's question 2. Which Tennessee Williams play contained the character Amanda Wingfield, an overprotective mother who constantly nags her son Tom? Was it A Streetcar Named Desire, The Glass Menagerie, The Rose Tattoo, or Night of the Iguana? Toot's given himself a handicap by sitting out of this question. He may have had internet drops, possibly. Only half, just under half getting this right. 6 out of 13 in the main game. Notably, almost all of them in the danger zone at the moment, so that could make some interesting reading in a moment. Derek was there first, Energia was second, Lucario was third, Innis was fourth, and Brand New Halo was fifth, with only the only other player to get it right. The correct answer was B, the Glass Menagerie. The Glass Menagerie. Only now on top with 40. Luca's in second with 30. Brand New Halo in third with 24. Toot's got 22, despite not answering that question. Ohei in fifth on 19. Everyone else is in the danger zone. A two-way tie between Energy and Derek Agony at the moment, both on 18. Ohei can't really count themselves safe just yet, only a point ahead. But there's a lot of tight scores around that danger zone line. Innis 17, AB Me 16, even Joe down there on 13. With that many points available per question, that could change mighty quick. It is notable that 5 of the top 6 players have got multipliers active, but not all 6. Let's go on. Question number 3. How many mothers did Heimdall have in Norse mythology according to Prose Edda? 9, 2, 4, or 7? Lucario now giving himself a handicap by not answering that one. Brand New Halo, Toot, and Ohei. The only 3 to get this one right. And it looks like Brand New Halo and Ohei both played their nerfs. They did indeed. Toot, the only one to find this question without the multiplier, saying just went for the 9 realms. It seems like an odd thing, perhaps, but apparently Heimdall had 9 mothers. Still a tie there between Energia and Derek Agony on 18 points apiece. All that's happened now is that the gap between the danger zone and the safety spot has opened up a little bit. Toot now with a bit of a lead at the top on 48. Only 10 points clear in second on 40. Luca is in third on 30, tying with Brand New Halo. Ohei clinging on there with 25. In the danger zone, Energia, Derek, Innis, AB Me, Joe, Tyson, Carr, and Big Man Aaron. Carr has got that multiplier active, so could still technically get 52 points. Could theoretically finish top of this group still. It is not over yet. In fact, that applies to Big Man Aaron as well, who could still technically get 26 points and overtake Ohei. It's a tall order, but it is still technically possible with 2 questions to go. Fingers on buzzers. Here's question 4. Imagine Mother's Day. Secreted by mollusks to defend its soft tissues against parasites, mother of pearl is also known as what? Is it amylite, byssus, nacre, or veliger? Or veliger? Big Man Aaron was the first to answer there. They were not correct, though, so that is going to be Big Man Aaron's night wrapped up there from the main body of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players getting the right answer. Who was fastest? Derek getting in there first. Toot was second. Innis was third. Lucario was fourth. Brand New Halo was fifth. Carr, the 6th player to get that one right. With the multiplier, could make for interesting reading, and only choosing to nerf on that question for the flat rate of 6. With 1 question to go, let's have a look and see what that has done to the scores. The correct answer was C, nacre. Nacre was the answer. My, we've broken the tie. The top 4 have got multipliers, and the top 2 of the danger zone have got multipliers, but 5th and 6th are in the safety zone at the moment, do not have multipliers active. So Ohei and Carr, there is a real opportunity for you to jump over, and that opportunity is also extended down right as far as Joe. No, AB Me. Joe cannot quite reach the 28 required to force a tie, but AB Me can. So Joe, Tyson, Big Man Aaron, you are just playing for the pennies at this point. Your game will end after this round, after this question rather. But we have got one more question. Question number 5. Toot's in the lead on 72, Luca on 50, Brand New Halo on 48 in third. Best of luck. Here's question number 5. Which famous figure was baptised in North Macedonia on August 27, 1910? Was it Mother Jones, Mother Teresa, Madonna, or Ma Barker? It's my wedding anniversary, that is. Most getting this one right, not everybody. Energia and AB Me being in the danger zone, your fates there are sealed. Who was fastest? Innis got there first. Toot was second. Lucario was third. Tyson was fourth. Carr was fifth. Ohei 6th. With 2 points between Ohei and Carr on points here, and Innis only getting 13. What was the size on that danger zone? Are Brand New Halo, Oni, and Derek going to drop? Or 2 of them? Or 1 of them? Or none of them? Correct answer is B, Mother Teresa. And for the second round this game, we have got a tiebreaker this time going into the final. Toot finishes on top with 96, Lucario in second with 72, Brand New Halo in third with 48, Oni in fourth with 46, Car creeping back onto the side of safety with 42. Just 1 point behind Innis and Ohei on 41 each. 5 out of 6 players are through to the final, having used multipliers in the final. Innis did not use a multiplier, had used it earlier. Ohei has got a multiplier active, but that will not help them now as we go to the tiebreaker question. Derek, Joe, Tyson, Energia, AB Me, and Big Man Aaron, a valiant effort to get right to the end of round 4. This is a tough game, we always say it. Unfortunately, your journey will end here. But before we see that, we've got the small matter of a tie between Innis and Ohei. Once again, the answer will be a number. You must whisper a whole number, not a decimal, without commas, punctuation, full stops, or anything like that. Whoever is closest will maintain their score of 41. Whoever is further away will lose 1 point, taking them down to 40 and into the danger zone and out of the game. Very best of luck to you both. Round 4 tiebreaker is... True, Big Man Aaron. According to everyhit.com, how many seconds long is Blue Room by The Orb, recognised as the longest single ever to reach the UK charts? How many seconds? Innis is in. Ohei is in. Seems like I'm borrowing a load of questions from Relativity. If you like these tiebreaker questions, go and watch Relativity on Ash's channel tomorrow, because it's all about that sort of thing. Innis got there first, Ohei was second. Who was closest, and what was the answer? The answer is 2,398, and Ohei has just overtaken, managed to get closer, and thrown Innis back into the danger zone, and we have finished round 4, as we often do, with 6 players with activated multipliers going through to the final. Very, very well played, Ohei. You join Car, Oni, Brand New Halo, Luca, and Toot in the final, but unfortunately Innis, Derek, Joe, Tyson, Energia, AB Me, Big Man, Aaron. It is the end of the round. You've done a valiant effort to get here, but it's the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Prue, currently king of the Boneyard on 14. We'll get some pennies. No, won't get pennies. We'll get a medal for being there. You get pennies all the way through this. So Lucario decided not to nerf at any point. In this final round, your scores are calculated a little bit differently. There are no boosts for first, second, and third. Instead, you start off with the total number of questions you've answered correctly minus the number of times you've appeared in the danger zone. So Toot is going to be starting this round off with 9 points. Lucario with 17. Brand New Halo with 8. Oni with 13. The only player to avoid the danger zone all game. Car is going to be starting off with 3, Ohei with 10. It could still go any way because there are 5 questions again, and which means there are... don't need that anymore. Which means there are 30 points available. Still wide open. Let's go to the final round. As mentioned, multipliers and nerfs will no longer be active. Not that any of you had any multipliers and only one of you had a nerf. 6 points per question if you're first and fastest. Lucario with a sizable lead to start off and only dropped 2 questions so far this game. Who will emerge victorious? Let's find out for the final time. Let's play Danger Zone. What did Marie Van Britten Brown co-invent to protect herself in a dangerous neighbourhood? Was it CCTV security system, home insurance, automatic burglar alarm, or multi-point door locks? Wow, Car, the only player in the main body of the game to get this one right. Very well played. 6 points. It's going to close down that gap a little bit for you. Yeah, Car, the only player to get it. The correct answer was A, CCTV security system. That's the weird overlap text mesh bug that I can't repro, and now I know where it's coming up. I might be able to get around to fixing that. In fact, let me just have a look and see what is going on there, because every time that happens, I look at it and I'm like, why is that happening? Answer object. No, that's A, B, C, and D. Question text. Is that on category mesh? Really? Why is that on category mesh? That has made absolutely no difference, so I'm going to put that back. The category mesh isn't even on the screen. Oh, revealed answer mesh, that's the one. 0.45. Right, it does overlap, so if I set that to 0.45, there we go. Note to self, revealed answer mesh. I'm going to write that down before I forget in issues arising. Revealed answer mesh in danger zone causes overlap. Sorry about that. I needed to write that down before I forgot. Anyway, moving right along, let's go on to question number 2. Lucario still in the lead with 17. Car moves up to joint 4th now. We've now cut that out, both on 9. Brand new Halo on 8th. On 8. Let's go on. Question number 2. Which dangerous book by a colourful author was both one of the most banned books in America from 2010 to 2019 and a finalist for the Los Angeles Times Book Prize? Was it Hunger Games, Looking for Alaska, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, or Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone? And in a reverse of fortune, Car is now the only player to get this one wrong. Who was fastest there? Brand new Halo was the first in, Ohei was second, Oni was third, Luca was fourth, Toot was fifth. So, could make some interesting reading of the scores. It's sort of gone in order from the bottom up, not exactly, but pretty close. Correct answer was B, Looking for Alaska. Clue in colourful, Alaska is snowy barren land. I've never been to Alaska, I can't back that up, but from what I've seen on TV, it's pretty snowy. Car back down to 6th on 9, Toots on 11, Brand New Halo 14, Ohei 15, Oni on 17, Lucario still leading on 20. I will look at the medal tables at some point and we'll see where these players stand. For now, let's go on to question number 3. Must have been energy, either that or it got eaten by the bot. Apologies for that. What conspiracy was Thomas Dangerfield involved in based on allegations of treason against King Charles II? Was it the Reverend Riot, the Abbot accusation, the Catholic cabal, or the Popish plot? Popish plot. Bloody Nora, stick my teeth back in. Popish plot? What the fuck's a popish plot? To be fair, it could be Popish plot. Popish plot. There we go. Luca, Oni, Brand New Halo and Toot all giving the correct answer to that one. Ohei and Car missing out. Toot was fastest, Oni was second, Luca was third, Brand New Halo was fourth. Popish Plot has maybe now superseded as a raid message if we raid tonight. Why do I know what the answer is now, says Samster? Let's take a look. The correct answer was, it was the Popish Plot, as it turns out. Luca's on top with 24, Oni just behind on 22, Brand New Halo and Toot in tied third on 17, Ohei's got 15, Car has got 9. At this point, Car cannot achieve the top spot. Ohei, at this point, can still achieve a top spot. Technically speaking, can still get 27 points, which would leave, could technically move them into first if they get them both right and first, and everyone above them gets the next 2 wrong. Let's just go to the database and see how these players have gotten on. While that loads, we'll do another question, though, I think. Question number 4, fingers on buzzers, have a look at this. Which group of organisms has the most total critically endangered, and vulnerable species on the 2021 IUCN Red List? Is it vertebrates, plants, invertebrates, or fungi? Reverend Riot really does sound like a Christian punk band, doesn't it, Derek? Only and Brand New Halo getting this one right. Brand New Halo could be the comeback story of the century here. He's really putting up a great fight here. Focus on the right window. Yeah, Oni was first. Brand New Halo second. Luca getting it wrong could make for some very interesting reading. The leaderboard has loaded, so let's just take a look and see what it's done to the scores. Correct answer was B, plants. And with that, Oni has jumped into the lead. Oni is now in gold position with 28 points going into the final question. Brand New Halo could tie for first. Luca could still take over, but if Oni gets in quickly and gets this one right, there's a very good chance they are going to win the game. It is down to the top 3 at this point, and it is going to come down to the last question. Let's just take a look in Oni's medal cabinet a minute to see what it brings up. Oni has won Danger Zone 2 on one occasion, 1 gold medal to his name in this game. Lucario, I think, also maybe 1, maybe 2 gold medals in Danger Zone. Just the one gold medal for Lucario. And brand new Halo, who would have to force a tie. I can't remember if it goes to a tiebreaker on the last question or if it's just a joint gold medal. Has got a bronze before, but never a gold and never a silver. So brand new Halo is going to be looking to improve upon that and maybe take their first silver or possibly even their first gold. I wish you all the very best of luck. As we go into the final question of the night, here it is. Which traditional ballad with a suitably dangerous title was played as a backdrop to The End of the World, a Series 1 episode in the Doctor Who revival? Was it Smooth Criminal, I Knew You Were Trouble, Monster, or Toxic? This is the first question I've seen in a while where I'm 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it was Toxic by Britney Spears. B&C would have been, and I think you're probably right, 2005. Monster was 2013. I Knew You Were Trouble, possibly even later than that. Smooth Criminal was sometime in the 80s. Toxic by Britney Spears in the early noughties. Oh, Oni, yeah, we'll allow that. I'll allow it. Luca, Toot and Ohei getting the right answers. Toot fastest, Luca second, Ohei third. It does mean coming from behind, our victor looks like it's going to be Luca. The correct answer there was indeed D, Toxic by Britney Spears, and only by a single point, just slipping at the final hurdle. Let's go through these scores then. Carr finishing in 6th place with, Boneyard first of all. Proogs, king of the Boneyard by 1 point, coming ahead of Derek and Samster on 16. Proogs, very well done. You will get the Boneyard medal, and of course you'll get 17 times 5's worth of pennies. Carr finishing in 6th place, 9 Danger Zone appearances, 13 questions right in total, 9 points in the final, 6th place to you. 16 questions out of 25, 4 Danger Zone appearances and 19 in the final, 5th place goes to Ohei, a very well fought game. Brand new Halo looked like there was maybe a comeback going on there, but not quite enough in the end. 15 questions in total, 4 Danger Zone appearances, 22 points in the final, very valiant 4th place to Brand new Halo. Bronze medal with 16 questions correct out of 25, 4 Danger Zone appearances and 23 points in the final, just finishing a point ahead. The bronze medal goes to Now Cut That Out. With 16 questions correct, no Danger Zone appearances, the only player to avoid the Danger Zone the whole game, so that's an achievement in and of itself, and just missing the top spot by a single point with 28. Silver medal goes to Oni, but with 21 questions right, the maximum that we've seen in the game, and maximum we've seen for quite a while actually. Just the 1 Danger Zone appearance all game, and 29 points in the final by a single point. Your gold medalist and your champion tonight is Lucario 710. So, very well played to you all. Let's go and award our medals first of all to Proogs with the Danger Zone Boneyard. There you are, Proogs. Danger Zone Boneyard, have a medal. 17 points, very commendable achievement. Now Cut That Out, taking a bronze here. Danger Zone Bronze. Now Cut That Out. Where are you two? Where have you gone? Now Cut That Out. Danger Zone Bronze award medal. Danger Zone Silver, by a whisker, is going to go to Oni, but a tremendous game. Very well played, Oni, and congratulations on your silver medal. You've got the gold, silver, so bronze next time will complete your cabinet of Danger Zone medals, and a Boneyard victory as well, so halfway there. Danger Zone Silver, Oni 91,573, and of course Danger Zone Gold going to Luca 710. Where are you? Under L. Luca 710, your second Danger Zone Gold medal. Very well played. There you are. Oh, did you get Boneyard before I start counting them? Fair enough. I can't retroactively... Well, I could retroactively have this. You'd have to find the VOD for me, but if it's before we start counting, then I'd have to do it for everybody. So I'm not going to do that. And I'm pretty sure it's 100 pennies that go to Jay White for being our author for this evening. Jay White, thank you so much for a lovely question pack. Double duty tonight, what with Buzz Off as well. Author bonus, Jay White, 100 award pennies. There we go. 100 pennies for you, and of course that author credit that goes with it. And just to end the night, I'm going to give everybody another 10 pennies as well. If you'd like to claim them, Endgame 50 is what you need to type. Let's go and have a look at our Horde of Champions. Luca is there, didn't do it on Hubris, so no panda emoji for you. But yes, look, we haven't played since the 10th of July when Derek won, Toot Lupine only winning on the 1st of May. We haven't had a repeat winner since, a double repeat winner since March, April. Samson winning at March into April. Innis back in February. Oh, there you are again, Luca, but under a different name, Lucario. Last person to win it with the Panda was the Panda, Elias, back on the 2nd of January. 8Minky, Clive, and 8Minky again, also claiming that honour. Luca, that is tying for most questions, I have to say. 21 out of 25. Most questions right in total, tying up with Oni from the 1st of May there. Highest points in the final. That honour still belongs to Innis on the 27th of February with 37. So that has been Danger Zone, and you're claiming your last 10 pennies of the night. Who are we going to raid? Is there anyone on? There's not really anyone on. Supersonic or Foe. They're both doing Sonic 1 glitchless. Let's raid Foes on. Yeah. And we're going to say Popish Ploat. Popish Ploat. Fozon is the world record holder in one of the Sonic categories. Either Sonic 1 glitchless or Sonic 1 glitched. Or they were the world record holder. I'm not sure if they still are, but they're a world record, very, very good speedrunner. So we're going to raid them and say Popish Ploat. That's going to be the raid message in just a minute. Once again, thank you all so much for joining me this evening. Apologies for the technical things that cropped up in Buzz Off, which actually were largely not technical. It was actually me just not proofing packs properly. So I'm going to chat with the proofing team, because that one's on me, and I need to stop trying to take on doing everything myself when I've got a very excellent team of proofers who I could say, could you please proof this and make sure everything's above board. So and thank you to the players for your forbearance with that. Just a reminder, I'm not here for the Wednesday walk along tomorrow. I've got gigs all day, and likewise for happy hour on Thursday. I'm not going to be here because it's my birthday, so I'll be out and about. So probably out for lunch, and I've got to do a sports ball camp pick up at 4 o'clock as well, so that'll probably get in the way of that. But I will be back for my birthday party stream on Saturday, the 28th of August, where there's going to be a whole slew of fun things. It's all been quite apart from Buzz Off, it's been quite serious tonight. It was quite serious the other day. I promise you, this Sunday is going to be awesome. We've got 2 games of red herrings to play, one from Poconuts and one from Colo. We've got Google That with a pack from AJ. I have refactored round 2. I did post the new rules into the server. If you're not there, do go join it right there. Refactored round 2, and maybe other things happening with that as well. And there's a couple of special treats. Buzzer Bob is going to be here hosting 1 or 2 things so that I can jump into at least 1 game, possibly more. There might be some giveaways and some prizes up for grabs as well. All of that and more, 8 p.m. BST this Saturday, the 8th of August. 28th of August, not the 8th, Saturday, the 28th of August. Until then, be absolutely splendid and wonderful and marvellous to each other, as you always are. We're going to go raid Fozon with Popish Ploat. I'm going to write it there again, just in case you missed it. Thank you very much for joining me. Congratulations to Lucario, and until next time, stay out of the danger zone. Thank you very much for playing. I've been Royal Flush. Take care. Peace out, and good night.